Hey, Santee.
What's happening, my sister?
All right. Good to see you.
Always a pleasure. My bad. I had been I cut my notifications off on my Google Hangout because I just didn't want a lot of times you get things that are unnecessary or people are just conversating amongst themselves. And
Mm-hmm.
for me, it goes off like a text message, so it'll keep ringing even if somebody's not talking to you. So because of that, I cut it off.
For me. Hey, Queen.
Hi, how you doing?
All right. You came up as Satana Cabrera.
I don't know why this does that.
You
I
can
don't.
switch it, you know.
I don't want to mess with nothing. Right.
The
I
little
don't.
switch link is right under the join button. And once you hit that, it'll give you the option to switch to another account.
I'll stay right there. I don't want to mess nothing up.
Okay, no, you won't mess it up.
No, I'll stay right there. Trust me on this one.
Okay.
I've been hitting the wrong thing today. Retrograde is working on me, so no. I'll stay right there.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Let's see. Let me get back over here. Oh, excuse me.
Shalom, family. Okay, we'll give everybody some time to come in. Just to get you caught up, Santee, we're going to talk about all of the events that have happened over the last 90 days. And it's been a lot. It seemed like, oh my goodness, these last 90 days feel like we just went past another year.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
It has been crazy.
I'm happy to be back. I'm very happy to be back.
Do you
I
know
did my little video I had earlier, and I appreciate you contributing and just showing love.
Oh, no
Lisa,
problem.
you're always a big inspiration. Even if I don't leave any comments, whether it's your videos, True Royal, LBZ, anybody you have on your platform, I listen to you. I listen to you folks every day while I'm working. I got my headphones on. Rather you're talking about rather the birth rate or opioids or the crooked police we have here and the different circumstances that take place. I appreciate y'all. It's for me it's a gift as well as a blessing because at the end of the day, like y'all don't owe me anything. Like I tell everybody, look, I'm a regular dude. I put my pants on one leg at a time and the whole nine. I go out here and get it just like the next person. And to be here on this platform to share my thoughts and to be able to relate and bond with people that share my same interests, I'm blessed. I know I'm blessed, and I appreciate every last one of y'all.
Thank you.
Well,
I wanted to shoot something across your head real quick. Do you know they put a warrant out for that sister's arrest that was beat by that white boy?
Why?
Because they said that she busted the windows out of his truck. And they would have arrested her earlier, but they was waiting for his estimate, and it came over like $2,500. I'm like, Lord have mercy, these people.
And remember, this is Renee Hall's territory.
I know. That bitch ain't worth shit.
No, she ain't. And as far as I'm concerned, how does what he did to her a misdemeanor?
I just seen that just before.
That doesn't make any sense. They undercharged his ass.
But they gonna make sure they slam it to her. And stuff. That's typical. White folk, whatever you want to. They ain't even people to me.
Yeah. Ain't that something? I'm not surprised though.
No.
You know, they had to do something to the white boy. They weren't satisfied until they did something to her.
I seen how he got all shaved up.
Yeah, ain't that something? He still looked like a damn caveman.
He still did what he did.
They kill me doing that. They do all this stuff and then try to clean up for court. That old crazy ass Proud Boy that got caught fighting in the streets, he did the same thing.
I remember that. And he had a black wife.
Black wife and biracial kids, and he's in the Proud Boys. I was like, boy, you can't.
That was funny to me. That was so funny to me. I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. All right, y'all. We're gonna give everybody a few minutes to come on in, and then we'll get started. I hope everybody had a good day. Yeah, true, Royal. I told you. I guess I went too hard on that reparations for Italians video. They demonetized that shit. Ooh, somebody was butt sore.
I was worried about what we doing.
No, they don't like us bringing out shit that, you know, they've been trying to bury for a long time. That's okay. Demonetized or not, it's still out there.
Yes, it is. Check this email real quick.
All right.
Okay, I don't have anything there.
I see Phil has something else out.
Excuse me.
I know he's been going back and forth with Shea Butter Twitter today. I think that kind of went out of hand. Really going back and forth.
I haven't been over there today.
Yeah, no, he's just bringing out the truth. You know, they only want to attack black men. But when just like the sister that got beat in that parking lot by that white supremacist, they don't have nothing to say about that.
That is selective fake rage.
Ain't that the truth? Now listen to this. You know, Nipsey's Hustler's killer was caught, right? And do you remember how he ran away? Well, he jumped in a car, and apparently the driver of the getaway car was female.
Wow.
Look like there's going to be more arrests.
It is.
Everybody want to point their finger at the bad guy.
Yes. Hey, you doing, LBZ?
They need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking finger and say, look, don't be like that guy. It's the bad guy. All I do is tell you the truth, even when I lie. What's going on?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Wow. I mean, this story is just going so deep about Nipsey Hussle.
It's horrible, man.
Yeah, then apparently he jumped into a car after he shot him, and it was a woman behind the damn wheel.
Oh my God.
Stupid, good for nothing black woman behind the wheel.
No, that wasn't no black woman. That was a black male and a black female.
Yeah.
Look, a motherfucker, probably a deadbeat mom and a deadbeat dad riding together. Motherfuckers that we should have been called out and threw the fuck up out our community, because all the fuck they do is cause foolishness, and we just look at them and don't say nothing no more instead of getting these motherfuckers up out of here. And both right now, I mean, I gotta keep it 100. It's about self-reflecting, like I said, but it's times where we seen shit where I'm gonna go personal, because I was about to go live, but then I seen you hit me up, so I said, well, fuck it. All y'all, want y'all Google this name in the chat room. Cyril Williams. Cyril Williams. That's a friend of mine named Lil C. Me and Lil C was real close, and Lil C hated police. One day, Lil C shot at the police in 2006, and Lil C, for no reason, just shot at the police, and they locked C up for about 3-4 years. He gets back out, And in 2010, this is all public record. He goes to the Applebee's across the street, and it was this young brother, 24 years old, black state trooper. Sorrell was drunk and got real rowdy. The white cop was ready to lock him up. The black cop stepped in and said, "Nah, don't lock him up. He drunk. I just kick him off the property. He good, but don't lock him up. Go ahead." Sorrell get in his car, drive to DC, get a gun from another friend of ours, drive back and murder the motherfucking black cop.
Wow.
Not the one that was gonna lock him up.
Mm-hmm.
So what justice now, that black cop, that young dude was 24 years old. He was coaching a basketball team about to take him to Florida. Bunch of little kids.
Mm-hmm.
He was from our community, graduated from my high school, or same high school Sorrell went to. And basically was murdered in cold blood. Would have probably been one of the good cops that we would have had on our side to keep brothers from getting locked up. As a matter of fact, he stopped his own murderer from getting locked up that night.
Wow.
Wrongfully.
Wow.
So what disrespect would it be to call that a government conspiracy? I mean, the government don't want good black cops. We do know that. We do know that the government kills good black cops. But let's be realistic, man. Do you know? Come on, man. I'm from the hood. Shit like this happen.
Right.
And we doing ourselves a disservice, and people laugh at us and mock us, and we open ourselves up for criticism when we act like white supremacists. We can't get mad at white supremacists for looking at videos that don't say the shit that they saying and go, that's not justice. And then we do the same thing. We can't get mad at them for looking at Laquan McDonald and them videos and not doing the right thing about it. And then we do the same thing. Saw what we saw. We heard his homie say what was going on. And you know what? Like I said, I'm from the hood. It's not hard for me to believe a man gets shot down in front of his own store. Then I start digging into my mind again. My man Black Mo in front of the barber shop right here on Marlboro Pike. We've been living here since we was teenagers. Mo lived here before I did. When I moved here, Mo was already there. He had been on this block for 20 years. He playing checkers and video games in the damn barbershop. Leave out at night, stand in front of the barbershop where he be at all the time, kicking the bobo. The rest of the fellas leave. They hear gunshots. He dead.
Wow.
That ain't with a government conspiracy and that. Oh no, he can just.
LVZ, let me say something after you finish. I want you to finish your story, but I got to say something after you're done. You on point. You spot on. My bad, brother.
My shit is with a government conspiracy and that. Okay, what about me? I've been talking this shit all my life. My little brother got murdered in 2007. Oh, that could just happen because he a regular nigga. No, my brother was a father of two. He was a little brother. He was a son. He was a grandson. He was working. Oh, but nah, why wasn't that a government conspiracy? Because I keep my foot in the government ass all the time. We just gotta be real. Go ahead, Santi.
Yeah, well, to add on to what you're saying, first and foremost, man, Bar, you've been to my home, what, 3-4 times? Okay? I've been to your home at least once. So we know from a setting that both of us live around black folks. We live around black people, okay? And then more than that, I consider Bar a brother. You know, if I'm, whatever, the resources that I have, and I don't feel like rather jumping in a car or going up the street and getting extra resources to prepare a big meal, I'll call Var with the materials I have. I say, Var, what can I do as far as to prepare a big dinner with this?
and he'll give me his expertise, as an OG should. But to get back on topic, back on what we sitting here talking about, you know, we have to do away with all of these conspiracy theories. It's almost like it's pushed on the black community entirely for us to gravitate to conspiracy theories every time a black man dies. We know for a fact that the government hates our guts, okay? That they have conspired in so many different situations to get rid of some of our past black leaders, okay? We know that. But on the same go-round, sometimes we have to turn around and look at the dirtbags in our community, rather it's the rapists, or the people robbing shit, folks that are just low down and no good, and make sure that these scumbags are not around here. They should not get a pass. If you know a person is a rat, if you know a person is a low down, filthy piece of shit, and they're still living next door doing this and that, and you just chilling, oh man, fuck that. You just as wrong as they is. Because you know they ain't shit, but you still letting them go around here like to violate the women or XYZ. You letting this shit go down.
And let me
sit there like an armchair revolutionary dude. You sit there, peek out your blinds or the screen door when the shit's cracking off, when the police is there. Hey, y'all better go on in the house. That's the police. Y'all better get you bitch ass nigga. This is the reason why I see so many of the youth when I go to work just disrespect and have no respect for the old heads today, because they see soft chewing, buck dancing old head cowards that they cannot rely on as OGs. OGs is limited. That's a term that is so fucking limited. When you talk to most of the youth, maybe on one hand they can count with OGs that they can actually go to get shit done. That's pathetic. Okay? And to see this shit, this man is 33 years old. Okay? 33 years old, investing in the community. Val, how many times have you heard, oh yeah, when they don't come back to the black community, they don't put no money back in the black community. They ain't helping get no jobs like that out there. But when you, hold on 1 second. When you hear that, generally, most of the time, it's from some bum, dusty-ass Negro that won't go out here and get a dime for itself. It's some crusty Negro that is drowned in backup fucking child support and all types of other. You taking care of their kids. You understand me? But on the same platform, they have some type of escape or reason to give you an explanation of why they're a bum and why everything goes on Jay-Z or goes on this person. They ain't give back. They ain't. Hold up. What have you done for yourself? Can your kids look me in the eye and say, hey, that's my dad and I'm proud of him? And when you fuck up like that, that affects all of us. That hits every last one of us. Okay? It's one goddamn thing. All right, to go ahead and check white supremacy, I will do that for the rest of my fucking life, and I ain't skipping no turns. Okay? But it's another goddamn thing to not be accountable for your fucking self and to spread filth on front of somebody else's porch. I told a motherfucker today, he pulled up to my house, and he went to throw something out the fucking car on the street. I said, you pick that motherfucking shit up. I said, I understand you might live as XYZ. This is my motherfucking community. Okay?
Hey, Santy. All I wanted to say real quick, hold up, real quick. I wanted to expound on what you were saying. Folks, do you realize Nipsey Hussle died being a man? He was telling that man, hey man, no. He was doing what we're saying. He was trying to get the rats out of the community. This man, look, this man we heard had a criminal past of doing shit to black people in the community and then was a snitch about it. And Nipsey was like, no, we're not going to have that around here. You going to have to leave. And because everybody wasn't on that code, he could come back blasting. Go ahead, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because you got folks around here sleep and relax, knowing that this guy is, Nipsey Hussle, is the prize and the gift for the youth that has given, all right, literally, all right, given, not conspiracy theory or what you thought out your ass, giving jobs to black folks in his community where he grew up at, where he had to look at nobody. All right, how many disgusting people do you see? Oh, man, fuck the hood, fuck niggas, I ain't going back there. All right, but then you halfway scratch your head, you're like, he maybe got a point. I don't like feeling like that. I don't. I do not. You know, even what I seen earlier, after I finished my live stream earlier today, which that came straight from the heart. You know, I don't read off no paper, no nothing. You know, what I seen at the end, no disrespect to my subscribers. Oh, well, you gotta believe in law enforcement because if he was a snitch, then that's a part of law enforcement. He has, no. We don't, everything is not a Tupac and Biggie, Martin Luther King type situation. It is not. Okay, I understand people on YouTube make they scratch an extra couple hours doing this, that, and the third. Man, hey, keep hustling. But when it comes to us, we need a better responsibility on the people that are actually making a difference in our community, especially if you know you ain't doing shit. Okay, you ain't doing a motherfucking thing. I look at so many of the older black kids out here with this good-ass lip service. That's some of the best lip service in the world. You can talk your ass off. But when the shit really popping off, like I said, they in the blinds, they peeking out the door. You can't find these motherfuckers. They're on the other side of the world. Okay? They coming back. Oh, what happened, man? Shit, if I was there, I would have. No, you nigga, you would have been in the house like you was. Okay? We have to protect the people that are important and remove, rather it's the R. Kellys, whatever the case is, the scumbags out of our community. And they can't be chilling, comfortable, drinking cold beers with their feet up, hitting a loud, chuckling up and laughing with the folks that's all right and actually putting in work in the community that the young people respect, because that's when the confusion comes. This is what happens, like what LVZ just said, where you know, people are just sleep, they're relaxed, and she can just walk up and do what the fuck he did. Some worthless piece of shit. Okay? You're condemned for ratting, as you should be. As you should get from the alpha male of the community. And when you get it, your heart can't handle it because you never respected yourself. That's why you've allowed people around you to call you shitty. Huh? You okay with that? You turn, hey, shitty. You turn around. You, hey, what's going on?
Exactly.
That's not a person that respects themselves. That's not an individual that respects themselves and goes out their front door every day with integrity. It ain't. You're not going to tell me that.
And
right?
if he don't respect himself, what make you think he's going to respect this brother's life?
Thank you. My point exactly. Okay? But he's free to run around and rap and throw up Crip signs and be a part of this gang. And that, first of all, you shouldn't be stabbed no way if you don't respect yourself. Why would I want you a part of any type of organization that I have, knowing that you don't have love for yourself as an individual? Okay? It's black first every day we wake up. For everybody on this panel, for everybody listening, and everybody in chat, it's black first every day we wake up. But that has to mean something on our own. Okay? Meaning, should no rapist, savage, thieving, crusty, lying, piece of shit Negro be around you and be able to be comfortable? Huh? To be able to make a living and have his feet up and keep walking up and down the goddamn street. That guy should be uncomfortable. I mean, I'm about to move. That's how he should be every day he wake up. Well, I'm getting out of here. Because the environment should be so hostile for him. Okay? It's like you say, look, I believe you. I know you'll shoot me. I'm black. I'm dark skinned. I know a black person would shoot me. What about them white supremacists when they hop out there with their cars lit up, harassing the youth, cussing your queens out here? Are you gonna ride on them like you told me you was gonna ride on me? Fuck no. All right, a bunch of fucking goddamn cowards that I see out here. All right, this is why the youth does not respect these old heads out there, because this 29-year-old piece of shit, all right, shit, should have been checked on a scale to where as though when he hopped out that car, he knew it. We should have got right back in that bitch.
Right.
Okay?
You know what? The woman is saying, I just read through the story. She said when she took him over there, she had no idea he was going to jump out of that car and shoot him. And my thing is, when you saw what went down, why did you just sit there to the point where he could hop back in your car? You should have pulled off.
Because she had everything to do with it. She had full intentions and knowledge of what this man was going to do. And now that the backlash is coming, She's trying to pedal back on her statement and fake like she didn't know what was going on. I mean, we more intelligent than that. Come on now.
Yeah, and I'm
She's a getaway driver.
And if you didn't know what was going on, when you saw the gunfire, why did you continue to sit there?
Right. You supposed to leave that motherfucker there looking stupid. If you ain't, look, listen. So I come knock on your door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, sis, ride me up there off of Crenshaw and what's up. First thing, I'm going to tell you how that conversation go if you don't know what I'm up to. Fuck, I need to ride you up there. Where you coming from?
Mm-hmm.
Man, just take me up there. Why you need to go up there? Now, where I'm hiding the gun at in your car.
Right.
Where I go get the gun. He left to go get a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Then came back with a ride from her. So, nah, that shit not working. That like I just told y'all the same scenario where the brother got into it with the cop, left, went to our homie house and got the gun, and then he came back.
Mm-hmm.
That's why our homie, if y'all look up that damn case, Sorrell Williams ain't the only one that got locked up. He got locked up too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
I don't see how that's a viable excuse. But I still say you sat there and you watch him kill somebody and you continue to sit there.
man, that's my other half, Lisa. So if you don't know, right, and you done dropped me off, right, and I get to shooting when I get out the car, are you gonna stand there and wait for me to get back in the car
No.
after you see me murder three motherfuckers?
No. No.
As soon as you see the shot go off, a person of knowledge like that is going to burn rubber, right? You ain't going to watch the whole shit as it unfolds. You getting the fuck out of here, especially when you know where he's going. You're going to go destroy the only person in the community that's actually doing something from a standard that is helping the community in the same place that you breathe air and where your kids is raised at. You ain't shit.
Hey, guess what? I learned from watching the cop show, Vlad TV. Hey, look, I learned from watching a cop show last week, Vlad TV. They said that when it comes to drive-bys, Trey D said it, the girls do the driving.
Mm-hmm.
That is on Vlad TV last week. Trey D said when it come to the murders in California, when it come to doing the riding, the girls are normally mostly the drivers.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not going to suspect the girl.
I had an incident that happened, and I swear I will never do this again. And I know I told True Royal this. I used to have Chevy Nova Super Sport, and it had the big giant mag wheels on the back.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was the shit in my car, right? Well, anyway, when I went to trade that car in, I decided to let the tags go, which was a big mistake. Always get your tags.
Yeah, you got to now.
Get your tags. This is what happened. I got my new car. I was getting new tags and everything. Someone took the tags off of my old car, put them on another car. I think it was like a Chevy Impala. They went up north, up in Newark, and they committed a bank robbery with my tags.
Oh shit.
On that car, right? So I'm driving along and I got pulled over for a ticket. And the cop looked at me and said, according to this, you committed an armed robbery. I was like, what? And so I'm crying by the time I get home. He didn't take me in or nothing, but when I got home, I had to tell my parents what happened. I ended up going to court and I didn't know what was going to happen. And I was like, these people are never going to believe me. Somebody in that shop that worked for the car dealership took my tags off the car and put it on the car that was used to commit this armed robbery at a bank.
Wow.
So quite naturally, it traced back to me because I was the last person on those tags. So you know what got me out of the whole thing? The cop, after they robbed the bank, a cop actually pulled them over. And all he did was give them a ticket. He screwed up. When he realized the tags did not match the car, because those tags went on to a Chevy Nova Super Sport, not an Impala. So when he saw the tags did not match the car, he should have arrested everybody in that car. He should never have let them pull off. He let them go. He just gave them a ticket and let them go. What happened was I went to court. I had to go to court several times over this.
Lisa.
Yeah.
You know, you was almost Vivica Fox off Set It Off.
No, I didn't commit that armed robbery. But what happened was the cop that pulled them over, it was one female who was driving, like y'all said. She was driving, and it was 3 males in the car with her. All 4 of them committed this armed robbery. The cop came into the court, looked at me and said, "That's not her." And I was like, oh my God, I almost fell over. I finally got vindicated at that moment. He said the woman was dark, heavy set, and had like a very short afro. She was driving the car, but he looked at me and he said, that definitely was not her. That's how I got out of the whole thing. So I learned a hard lesson. When you trade your car in, even if the tags are about to expire in a week, get your tags. And then once you have the tags, you can dispose of the tags, you can do whatever. But never leave your tags behind, because you don't know what shifty ass person is working up at the car dealership.
That's true.
That's a weak sentence. No, this is not my opinion. I'm saying the exact facts, KD. You welcome to come on the panel and we could debate this easy. But I'm not going to sit there and say that woman killed her own kid's father. Come on, man. We digging too hard, man. You digging too hard, brother. We just digging too hard.
But and it's to a standpoint where it's like, look, y'all, we have the proper means and resources to dig into some type of conspiracy theory if it was really there. But for people pulling shit out their ass with absolutely no evidence, these are the facts that's presented right now. Now, if something comes down the line, then there you go.
Santee, I did a video on Alex Jones. Now that Alex Jones is going through a lawsuit, he's now admitting he was full of shit.
There you go.
Okay? Now, but listen, it gets worse. I still had black people come on to my damn comment section saying the shooting at Sandy Hook was a hoax and talking all this agent and conspiracy stuff. I was like, look, Alex Jones just said it was all a lie.
Let me add something to that. Look, because when you see a good deal of these black folks, some of them in my older age, this is who I got it from first. I used to get off of work at 11:30, 11 o'clock, whatever, and we'll probably get back by 12. I love to play cards, Midwest and Spades. Used to play that shit every night listening to Betty Wright. Okay, the best of Betty Wright. We'd be in that motherfucker having a good time, me and my homeboys, and we had one guy every night. The moment you know when he drunk, because he start this Illuminati shit. Okay, he'll pull his phone out, start talking about Jay-Z, this, that, and the third. I don't care about money. And I knew that was my time to go the fuck home. And when it registered to me, it's just this. Number one, bum niggas like filibustering bullshit that they can go ahead and push on their life to be able to have something to look forward to every day. Other than going out here and getting it, hey, shit. It's easy for anybody to get money and get wealth. It's like, all right, if you don't know the secret by now, goddamn it, I'm not telling you shit. Okay, I ain't telling you a goddamn thing. All right? But for a lot of these folks is they want to have an understanding of what their life is and their existence. So they'll look forward to the Illuminati and looking at Neo and what hand sign Will Smith and all this person threw up. It's like, yo, you don't understand how much time you killing in your life, but you also understand that white supremacy put these things in place so your dumb ass will stay stagnant because you're so worried about what the Illuminati said. The fuck out of here. And to be honest with you, alright, if people want to know the truth about this Illuminati bullshit here, it ain't for no fucking Jay-Z or one of these rappers out here. It's more so presented on a level where you see these Catholic priests, these billionaire Catholic priests in other countries getting off molesting all these people. Look over there. Alright, stop staring at rappers and black entertainers and shit. This guy sold his soul, he did this. Alright, my first question to an individual like that, is that you listening to some nigga with a 4X t-shirt on or talking all this bullshit to you? Alright, are you financially stable? That's my first question. I already know the answer to that before I ask it. Because those are people that are mostly targeted and will be listening to that fucking nonsense. I'll be damned if I will let my life be consumed by the Illuminati this, or 666, but
Hey.
Dorito bullshit this.
Yeah, I get the 33, he Mason, you know, that age. It was an intentional hit, 33.
I know, all this
Let me
dumb
ask you a
shit.
question. At the end of all of that, right? At the end of everything of that, what do you get? What's the reward? Huh?
Right.
I mean, we do everything to be able to see, at the end, there's some type of accomplishment or
That's
reward.
what I'm about to say. It's got to be an accomplishment for her having her own baby daddy killed when they in a fine relationship.
Right.
She was that just is she gonna sit? She wasn't around, but she gonna have. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We
Yeah.
just not allowed to say anything and then say it's my opinion. Yeah,
Right.
well, I'm allowed to say your opinion is dumb.
Right. And that person is supposed to be deep. that individual is supposed to be deep. They smart as shit.
He had no idea at 33 his life would be over. You know?
Right.
Come on, right. They're supposed to be the smartest person on the
it's a
planet.
weak cop out, and I'm sorry, this a weak argument. He was in the lifestyle back then. Why it ain't happen then? Everything don't happen then.
Right.
Shit, he was a bigger target now than he was then. That's why. They don't kill you when you broke with them. They kill you when you get away from them and got something to offer. They don't kill you when you broke with them. When you broke with a nigga, they don't kill you.
And you can't feed.
Come on, you sound like a suburbanite out here.
Yeah.
Right, you can't feed.
You sound like you not from the hood. You sounded greener than a motherfucker. They don't kill nobody who ain't nothing.
Right.
They kill niggas who got money.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Shit, and the problem was, like we said, this happened in the hood every day. And guess where the store was?
Right.
Crenshaw and Slauson.
Right.
Even underground rappers rap about how much banging going on at Crenshaw and Slauson. Now we shocked that happened at Crenshaw and Slauson because of who it was. Come on, man. Presidents get killed. Come on, man. Stop. Everything don't got to be no grandiose scheme. Dumb shit happen in our community all the time. It's about time we man up and say, look, this dumb shit got to stop. Because we just make ourselves look ridiculous by saying, oh, this is my opinion. Nigga, so in your opinion, if the Illuminati or the government had something to do with it, why didn't they just tie up the loose end? Why they bring this nigga in alive? Know why? Because they want paraded on TV that this what you do. And as long as you argue and look like a clown talking about government, this, that, and the third, they keep throwing that shit. Oh, see, these niggas can't admit the truth. We not like them. Tupac ain't died from no government shit. He died in the gang and some gang bullshit. We don't like it. It fucks me up to think about it, but it happened.
Right.
Guess what? Malcolm X, that was a motherfucking murder. Yeah, conspired by the government. Guess who they used? Black people. So guess what? Guess what? Why is these motherfuckers still walking around? They got out of jail. They still walking around. Oh, they agents, but they still walking around.
Right.
Come on. We don't take care of that shit. We don't tie them loose ends up. And then when we let these rogue motherfucking dogs walk around and shit like this happen, we get to deflecting and looking like dumbasses. I'm gonna let you do that by yourself. Look, I'm not saying that we need to be held accountable by our lowest standard. What I'm saying is when we see our lowest standard fucking up, we should take care of that shit before it get this far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he was killed on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he was killed on Sunday. So some of y'all are a little off on your dates because you're trying to make this some kind of conspiracy.
You know what it is? You know what it is when you have experienced family members getting killed in the streets.
Yes.
It takes on a whole different meaning.
Right.
And you know, it's as y'all talking, I'm drained just listening to y'all talking because and then go to a funeral of a 14-year-old who have had his brains blowed out, and the very 14-year-old that when he was a child you bathed him in the tub. You know, he spend the night at your house. I had a girlfriend very close to me. Her son's brains was blowed out, and these Negroes stole his tennis shoes, took his little Walkman, and it was the day after Christmas. He was just gonna go shopping.
Right. See, that's
and it drains you. And then I've had a family member killed in the streets of San Francisco doing something dumb. He decided to rob a dope dealer, and he wasn't even about that life. So when you have it firsthand, it takes on a whole meaning. And then another thing that I have learned when you are doing these videos, there's rumors thrown out daily. To be a responsible person, we research stuff. I don't go by what people tell me. A lot of that stuff y'all don't even know nothing about. I'm like, okay, here we go with this shit again. And we are deflecting because I had did a video a couple of weeks ago about there was a shooting at a bar in Chicago in a black neighborhood. They talking about white folks did this, that was black on black crime. Come on. We out here hurting ourselves, and I don't want to look stupid. You know, the Illuminati and all that. I can't, my psyche can't deal with it. This is draining to me, but I'll be quiet.
My sister. And another sad part about that is, you know, credibility is a motherfucker, okay? So if I come on here on my platform and do some unnecessary lying-ass bullshit, and at the end, I don't even check myself. I won't even say, hey, well, you know, I was wrong as far as with this, you know, as far as with my opinion, as far as X, Y, Z. Like, folks, go ahead and carry on. Excuse me, let me turn this shit down. You know, people are terrible because they can always just move to the next conspiracy. And it's like you're attaching this to Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle's accomplishments alone are enough to give him praise as a man. You don't gotta do that. That's what you call extra, or the young people say doing too much. Mm-hmm. Okay? So then when you put yourself in that place, and then you end up completely being wrong for about 95 or maybe 98% that you see with these jokers out here. Sometimes it ain't about fucking AdSense. It ain't. It ain't about you running your fat ass fucking mouth and trying to sound intelligent like you the smartest nigga. You were never the smartest nigga in the room. Not even when you dropped that dumbass video. Okay? So what it does at the end of the day is, like I say, what affects one and ends up condemning and contaminating the whole fucking black community. So what I say for my brothers and sisters, at least at this point, unless you have something factual and 100% credible that can be backed up with facts, please get the fuck up out of here. Just get the fuck up out of here, please. Because we don't need any more of this bullshit. We have enough from fuckers that are non-black that talk shit about us on a regular basis. Throwing stones, making up shit. The last thing we need is for one of these pieces of mayonnaise out here to say, well, I support so-and-so. You know, he says the same thing that I say, you know, so I'm saying how, no, fuck that. Okay? The reality of the situation is it's not as much crime in the black community that they say is going on in mainstream media. It ain't. No. But when it comes to Nipsey Hussle, you know, as a person, if you want to give him praise as a man, just speak about the accomplishments that he had already.
Right.
Don't go to the conspiracy theory book to rip an artificial page out to make yourself look like a fucking idiot. All right? We got enough of that, cleaning the backyard out and all these turds and shit like that. We don't need another one. Okay? The man found himself dealing with a situation where he treated the hood properly by getting a rat up out of there. And for that, he ended up paying with that for his life because the people that were so comfortable and relaxed around him on a regular basis were not on point. Okay? Shitty should not be breathing air right now. Eric Holden, he shouldn't be walking around just breathing air right now.
You know
okay,
what?
I'll leave it at that.
Somebody's going to get him. I mean, how is he going to really be safe now? I mean, seriously, how is he going to really be safe in a place where everybody know what he did? And you can best believe them.
Hold up, KD, Negro. Everybody in here don't even got a fucking Nipsey Hussle CD. Half of us in here didn't know who the fuck he was. What the fuck do you mean black man with a name? Only reason I know who he is because some of you little young niggas talk about him. Really, outside of that, I don't know nothing about him. So fuck you mean he a black man with a name? Yes, black men with names sometimes just get killed. Mm-hmm. Oh, so Extension was a government hit too, huh, Genius? Because he got murdered by, but that was a government plot, right? Because he was actually trying to, see what I mean? I can't do all the mental gymnastics, but you know, like I say, I'm different. I just look at what they give me and see what my eyes tell me, and I don't try to go too much outside of what's in front of me. Just like, you know, I don't look at the video of what happened to motherfucking Laquan McDonald and go, well, see what happened before then. I can't look at that video and after they told me what happened, after niggas standing out there tell me, hey, he was just arguing with this nigga. He left and came back sparking. Mm-hmm. So what? Look, and the only nigga you focusing on is Nipsey Hussle. You not focusing on the other people we saw get shot. What they get shot for? What they get shot for? Was that the government conspiracy too? Or was that another act of some of our, like I said, wild dogs that we let roam around that we don't take care of? Mm-hmm. Which one do it more likely seem a case of? Because I done seen shit like that before. Mm-hmm. And it ain't had nothing to do with the government.
Right.
You just worried about it because you a Nipsey Hussle fan. I'm not looking at it as, oh God, that's Nipsey Hussle. Like I'm some goddamn starstruck female. I'm looking at it like that's another black man in the neighborhood he grew up in that got shot down, like so many people that I know and related to. Shit, I even know people on the other side of the gun. And we all know it's somebody in the hood that don't give a fuck that that's Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
We all know that. It ain't nobody in New Jersey. It ain't hey, Sancy. It ain't nobody in Baltimore that don't give a fuck that that's Tank Davis.
Yeah, look, this is what brother, everything you said, spot on. And I am a Nipsey Hussle fan. 110%. Okay, I listen to his music. That was part of my inspiration getting back in the gym and getting in shape. I was listening to Nipsey Hussle every day. I didn't care for his music at first. When I actually gave it an opportunity and a chance, I said, oh man, this guy actually, he talking about something, you know, compared to the mumble rap that I hear on the radio every day. So I enjoyed his music. I didn't know him as a person. But what I will say, you know, as far as with him is, he lets you know, look, I'm crippin', I'm this, I'm that, okay? Which I'm fine with. A lot of the true gangster rappers that we have around have a background that consists of that. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying to the people is just this, look, okay, folks, everything does not have to attach itself to a conspiracy theory. Right. When we do this as a people, we hold zero credibility when it actually comes to a situation when something actually did happen from the government. Okay. So you have to pick and choose your battles within the way that folks run their mouth and just blurt stuff out because you feel like it should be that way. Facts are presented, okay? Eric Holder, a.k.a. Shitty. Hello? Are we okay. Yeah, Eric Holder, a.k.a. Shitty, was a jealous rat, okay? who wanted the attention of an alpha male. The alpha male looked at him and just kind of brushed him off. And then after that, he had to look and tear into his ass like, hey, yo, look, you're a rat. Please get the fuck away from me. Please, you're a stone cold rat. I don't want you around me. All right, you don't represent anything I represent. I'm paraphrasing. Get your rat ass away from me. And from that, resorted to that costing that man his life.
Right, right.
You know that's what I see front to back, without any conspiracy theories. Go ahead, my sister.
That's what you were saying too, True Royal.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, this thing is a tragedy. Mm-hmm. And I do agree. We got people in the community that we should have pushed out a long time ago. We really should. And that's the problem with the Black community. We don't deal with our traitors. We don't deal with them. We don't do nothing with them, and they get to exist around us. And nobody does that but us.
Right. Everybody get rid of their traitors, and they look what, man, everybody, they put some type of mark on them to make sure, look, you can't come around us no more. White folks get at other white folks, he is a sex offender. Then they move them in your community.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do. The white folks had sex offenders and move them in your community.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? They mark there. Everybody do something with their trait.
They exterminate. You're exactly right. I go and look on that list at least once a week to see what's in my area because my kids play out here. And all them damn white supremacists, you go ahead and look. They look like high school football coaches or somebody's teacher or some shit like this. Some dried up white supremacist with a beard or close cut guy or whatever. You probably walk past in the mall. They move them motherfuckers right in the goddamn Black community. That's what they do. Especially in Maryland. All right, if you don't believe me, check out Maryland. They put the zip code 21144 and count. Literally, when you go through the list, how many Black people are on that list? Okay, but go ahead. Whoever was next. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut in.
Nah, shit, I was great to back you up because you know I'm on the other side of Maryland. You on northern, I'm on southern side.
Absolutely.
It's the same way, bro. They look. Matter of fact, I was working with one. I'm sitting there working with one.
I remember this story. Go ahead. I remember this.
My uncle said, "Hey, do you know that Jock is on the sex offender list?" I said, "Who worked at the Smoothie King?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're all around us. Mm-mm-mm. They really are.
I said, and they let them come work in our community, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because their extermination is not to necessarily, all right, we're not going to off them off due to, genetic annihilation, which is the whole reason for white supremacy. Okay, no, we're not going to do that and exterminate him. We're not even going to put him in a prison cell. Just drop him off in the Black community. Okay, give them our filth and our trash, okay, our garbage. Okay, he's one of the undesirables. Okay, at least they got caught. Because it's a large percentage of them nasty motherfuckers that ain't seen nobody's Maryland sex offenders list and won't. Okay? It just won't. When you look here in America, period, when you're talking about that in particular, or on any scale, whether it's first to fourth degree or sex offense or whatever the case is, all of that has been their culture from day one. And it shows in their personal history books from what they have done, rather to themselves or to other people. Can somebody second that or pardon that or go off?
I'll tell you what, I've been running. I ran a few of them out of my comment section. White people that came over and thought they were going to dive in and try to, throw their 2 cents in. No, this is our issue. This is not the white man's issue. He needs to attend to his business. Don't he need to go make some babies or something? I mean, stay out of our business.
And sister, these are the people that are not calling out white supremacy. So they should get the hell out your comment section. Okay? They can be all in our business about how this person did that. R. Kelly is this and that, the third. But when you start talking about white supremacy, you start seeing the count and the numbers start to get low with how many people are running out the back door. Okay? They won't condemn that. So I tell some folks, man, you be careful running your goddamn mouth and the way that you soft shoe out here because you're hurting every last one of us. Don't come in here to paint the brush to help white supremacy, and they already got their stages on cable channels and mainstream media to condemn us. They don't need your crusty ass help for a little bit of AdSense and a pat on the head from white daddy. Okay? And in certain cases, keep your fucking mouth shut. I ain't make no whole bunch of goddamn R. Kelly videos. I don't think I've made one since this situation. Okay? Because the way I look at it is, goddamn it, look, he's one out of out of a slim case of however many. All right, y'all have millions running around this bitch that are not incarcerated, that are protected. Ed Buck is one of them.
I'm about to say, ain't nobody dead in R. Kelly's house full of dope.
Right, and you stuffing people with meth and all this other shit, making them inject it and smoke it and all this other shit, putting all this other stuff in their system, got sex toys and all. That's why I tell folks, the LGBT community, black folks, look, man, all right, you don't have no second home. You got one home. That's the black community and the black community only. All right?
R. Kelly
is well over there. They say on the social media, no dark meat and all this other shit, talking to these folks in the LGBT. Look, listen, and pay attention to what's going on around you. Okay, you are used while white supremacy collects the money and put your little black ass in the front there to look ridiculous and push a whole bunch of nonsense. Like Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, like she said, God rest her dead. You know, look, part of the genetic annihilation was to push black people into homosexuality. That way we couldn't reproduce.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, Queen. We're gonna get into our topic for tonight, and feel free to dive in. And we're going to go over, all of the events that have occurred over the last 90 days of this year. So let's go ahead and get started.
All right.
So when we started out this year, many of you may remember we were in the government shutdown, which started December 22nd. And that showdown ultimately came down to Nancy Pelosi and Donald Trump. And she pretty much dragged his ass badly.
Sure did.
She did. Okay. So that's how we started out the year. Then we went from there. There was the California bowling alley mass shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Yes, that happened in Southern California.
Mm-hmm. 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 And the Groveland 4 was pardoned. Does everybody remember that? 70 years. Yeah, they wait until everybody's dead, and now they want to pardon them. Mm-hmm. And then we had the Florida bank shooting.
What was that? Was that 4 or 5 white women?
Yes.
Killed execution style?
Yep, he sure did. 21-year-old suspect. He had the women lay on the floor of SunTrust Bank, and he shot them all in the back of the head. Yeah.
I'm glad I go to the black bank.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I remember when that happened. That was crazy.
Everybody instantly went to the credit union in that neighborhood.
Lisa is spot on. She's spot on. It does seem like a year has went past, even though it's only been a few months or so.
90. That's what I kept saying over and over. I said it's amazing. I kept saying, damn, it ain't even been 60 days.
There you go.
First I said 30, then I said 60, and then I said, damn, we ain't even hit the 90-day mark. Stuff popping.
We're in April, the month of Adolf Hitler's birthday.
Yeah.
And all my black brothers and sisters, please be aware. All right, please look around at your surroundings and pay attention to some of the things that you're doing.
I said earlier about that this is a very high demonic month.
Thank you.
Because of Adolf Hitler's birthday, these white supremacists worship that stuff.
And this is the time that it gets cracking. It really gets cracking with these white supremacists.
It's always ironic to me.
Yeah.
These white people worship Hitler, and if they really knew the true history, he would have exterminated them too.
Yes, he would. In fact, he would, at the end, he was exterminating non-Jews. He was going after the Catholics.
There you go.
So yeah, he would have took them out.
Yeah, so that registers on a wide scale the type of morons that we deal with on a regular basis, because people feel like even down to some of these Spanish folks that come over here and join in with these white supremacist groups. It's like you don't have a home or a safe place, because if it ain't no Negroes to pick off, who's the first piece of cattle on the list? You're thinking.
They next.
Yeah.
Right. A true cornbread eating, overall wearing white supremacist. Nigga, you're next. Okay, you are next. Come here. Right.
Yeah, you better learn your history. That's what I'm saying. People better hear what I'm saying. It's more than a notion to throw up a channel and start jaw jacking, because you're gonna be making a whole bunch of I made a mistake videos.
There you go. Absolutely. And you're looking at these weird jokers, and it's like, look, from what down to Mother Nature and the sun and low birth rates. God bless Lisa for giving the knowledge out here every day for everything that's already happening to them without people lifting a finger. It's like you being stupid is an extra gift. That's the cherry on top for you being retarded.
But my thing is, I don't know. I got to disagree with y'all though. I don't see nobody really doing that. Them motherfuckers just do mental gymnastics to prove how them being wrong was right. I will look like the Jesse Smollett thing. I came out and just said it. Oh yeah, I was wrong. He did it. Yep. And I was wrong about that. But he shouldn't go to jail. I was saying why I don't think he should go to jail. But I was wrong. I don't see too many I was wrong. No. I seen somebody put up a video last night how Nipsey Hussle did the Illuminati. Then this morning, he seen all of the evidence come out. Now does the dude who killed Nipsey Hussle work for the Illuminati? I said, God damn.
Oh, these people are crazy.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I just, you know what? I just, like I said, I don't know if people know. I say that all the time. The phrase agree to disagree, to me, I don't like that phrase, because that's right. You can say that shit to anything. 5 + 5 is 10. Well, I agree to disagree. All right, nigga, but you still got $10. I agree to disagree. But you still, you know what? I'm gonna let you have at it.
Good. And that's where I went. Credibility. Credibility is a motherfucker. Credibility.
I'm gonna just look. In the end, we're gonna have to look. In the end, we're gonna have to be humble enough to correct ourselves.
There you go.
It's nothing wrong with
that. That's true. That's very true.
Stay humble. So what's else on your list, Lisa?
All right. Yeah. Now we had on the 25th of January, the shutdown ended. And you remember Trump was dragged all over on Twitter and everything because people were mad that he caved. And ultimately Nancy Pelosi won this whole thing. And then y'all remember the Louisiana shooter? You know, the one that shot his girlfriend.
Oh yeah, that fool.
Her brother and her father. And then he drove to the parents' house and shot them. And he was on his way to Virginia.
Grandma's house.
Yeah, the grandma's house.
That was my man, right? Look, man, that's a determined Peckerwood there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was Michael Myers.
Woo!
That's Michael Myers. He's a real family eliminator. I know y'all be watching them serial killer joint.
Not me. I don't watch that stuff.
I do. Or I be watching it. I be wanting to know what type of white man around me. Good. Like, okay, this motherfucker might make you a sandwich. Go home.
Okay. Now we had the first polar vortex hit around the blood moon in January. In fact, it was the same day. That was when the polar vortex, because, that evening, I remember I was trying to go out and look at the blood moon, and it was like 9 degrees outside.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. It was cold as an MFer. And that thing lingered on for, probably a whole week.
Whew. Yeah, people was dying, and UPS dude froze to death.
Minus 55 in the Midwest.
Wow.
And then look, and that's the same time. Ain't that about the same time when them white supremacists jumped Jesse? Oh, my bad.
There you go.
I was wrong. And look, I was wrong in the sense that at that time, just like, look, that's all I'm saying. Look, I appreciate everybody energy staying on white people ass. Nipsey Hussle got killed. I'm looking at you, devil. Now, I understand that, yeah, most of the time it is them. It's just not them this time, but I appreciate it's the same way I was with Jesse Smollett. I went, man, crackers beat the shit out of them in the snow. People was like, it's 20 degrees. I said, you ain't never seen a white man jog in some Speedos at negative 20 degrees. Look, all y'all bust out laughing because y'all know.
He's a goddamn fool. You're a fool, man.
Hey, Santy. That's the first thing jumped in my mind. You know it'd be like 5 degrees down here. And we be close to the water. Sometimes them motherfuckers be jogging next to the river.
Real talk.
Shit. I said, God damn.
I seen that shit yesterday on a military base. He's not lying. It was cold as fuck outside. Short, motherfucker had coochie cutters on with no shirt on.
Yeah.
So that's why when I looked at it, I said, oh, Jesse ain't. They was like, LVZ, ain't no white supremacists gonna be outside. I said, ain't nobody but white supremacists gonna be outside. Who gonna be outside? Nigerians? Ain't this a bitch? It was Nigerian. This lying, you moist bitch. Now, this is my problem. Chicago supposed to be so violent, right? Why he had to pay 2 Africans to whoop his ass? It's Chicago.
Right.
Anybody
should have whooped his ass in the polar vortex.
Because one of them young Negroes would have shot his ass for real. They would have did something to him for real. Okay, he had to get some soft shoes that's not from this country. That's why. Because one of the young people that took it too far and actually put him on the hood of a car, and it would have been actual video, of a young brother breaking his foot off in somebody's ass for just asking him to do that shit. They would have took the money, of course, but they would have broke their foot off in his ass in the process and really put a mega hat on top of him and all that bullshit. He would have really had a rope and bleach poured on. Like, it goes back to a person, you know, if a person is telling you way too much, the story is not true. If you gotta add all this shit, the story is not true. And I don't mean to interrupt, but Lisa, please continue with your list. I'm waiting.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So Trump declared a national emergency for a damn border wall, but he won't declare it for these opioid addicts. I like Trump sometimes. Trump border wall emergency back in January was denied, right? So then we come to February, and the Patriots had the most boring game, Super Bowl game in the history of the sport.
The ratings, the viewership was very low
of all time.
Oh yeah, we wore their ass out on that one. We sure did.
But it was a good thing that came out of that game I heard about.
What's that?
It's the cure for insomnia. They show that the all insomniac patients, they sleep by the first quarter.
Yeah. So the Patriots won, but lowest rating, viewership was horrible, and they said the game was as boring as hell. Okay, and Trump gave his State of the Union address on Nancy Pelosi's order. There was a shooting in Illinois, mass shooting, where 5 people were killed and another 5 wounded by a gunman that entered a building in Aurora, Illinois. Let's see what else happened. Oh my goodness, James Clyburn's old bitchy ass face. Let me see. Man hits 9 pedestrians with his truck.
Damn.
That was out in California. Jumped a busy sidewalk. All right. I don't see. All right. So now let's go to. All right. Then we had the winter weather that hit once again in the Midwest. And it was 52 million Americans under a winter warning. And that's when all the snow was dumped, big, massive amounts of snow. You saw how they had to dig out their cattle, right?
I remember that. Yep.
You know,
cattle died.
Most of the cattle died. They got barricaded by the snow. And temperature dropped into the minus. Then, if you remember, there was tornadoes that ripped through Alabama and Georgia and took out damn near everything. You remember the tornadoes? 23 people died. And a lot of homes were lost.
Oh, and let's not forget, Australia was underwater.
Yes. Yes. All right. Then the bomb cyclone hit the U.S.
Oh, yes.
Bomb cyclone. 70 million people impacted by it in the United States. So the storm brought hurricane-like winds, blizzard conditions, and hail. Now, those same locations that got hit by the bomb cyclone to this day is still underwater. Because what happened was you had the bomb cyclone, and right after that, you had heavy downpours that went on for a few days. Now that whole area, several states are still underwater.
Hey, Lisa.
Yeah.
You know what? When the first freeze happened and the cows froze to death, I bet we ain't even know the steak was cheap as a motherfucker all across the country.
Yeah.
They was just sitting frozen steak. Damn, they freeze dried the side of beef, huh? No. Cow just was frozen right there like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder why they didn't put them cattle away. You know, I mean, you know you were getting all that snow. Why would you leave them out there to die?
They have a high IQ, Lisa.
Yeah, I guess it's just way too high. I don't know. That's pretty messed up. Okay, then there was a cyclone that hit Zimbabwe. And that took out a bunch of people. And they still are finding dead bodies. I mean, that thing is horrible.
You know why that happened, right?
Why?
Because the Most High was mad. They kicked out Mugabe and got the buck dancing and cooning. And the Lord said, well, you know what? I got something for you, motherfuckers. They won't tell you. Don't feel bad, Lisa, that happened. Most of them were coons. This got wiped out.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the cyclone that hit Mozambique and Malawi.
Yes.
They said that thing was 700 miles across. Can you just picture a cyclone being that big?
I can't picture. Oh, wow.
That thing was ginormous. And it hit both Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and Malawi. And they said the death toll is still rising. I know it's well over 400 now. I mean, it's really sad when you see how bad it looks over there. Okay, so let me see here. The talks between Trump and North Korea.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I'm gonna let you take this one.
I was thinking about that when he went over there because, you know, it was the first beginning phases of retrograde. And we're not supposed to take long distance trips and stuff. But I didn't say anything. I said, I don't think this is going to work out. But you know how you have those inner conversations with yourself. And I went on about my business. And then, Lisa, we gotta throw that one more thing in there. The Cohen hearings correlated with all of that. Yeah. And Trump, he got impulse issues and he was worried about them hearings. And then next thing we know, abruptly, they done stopped all the talks. He lying on them people's soil, talking about they want all the sanctions relieved and all of that and stuff. And they've been pissed with him ever since. Them people, they steep in tradition, and they did a press conference behind that. We used to Trump lying over there, but they got a way of making you pay. They really do.
Yeah. And they had a press conference to say that Trump lied on them. They had 11 sanctions on them at the time. And they only wanted 5 out of the 11 released. They wanted him to get rid of 5. Mm-hmm. They said they never went to that table asking for all 11 sanctions to be taken off. Mm-hmm. And when Trump gave his conference, he stood right there and said, no, they wanted all the sanctions removed, and that was impossible. So, the meeting, broke down, and he was lying. He wanted to get back here over Cohen testifying against his ass mm-hmm. in front of the Oversight Committee. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That was the whole reason why he ended that Vietnam summit so abruptly.
Yeah. And there will be ripple effects felt with that. They're not done with Trump's ass.
Well, they're getting ready to launch another missile. Did you hear? Over the next couple of days, North Korea is getting ready to launch another missile. They ain't even thinking about Trump anymore.
Trump ain't gonna go back over there. He's scared to travel certain places. That I was reading, he's scared to travel to Chicago.
But he talks all that shit about Chicago.
He definitely was afraid to go to Vietnam with them bone sparrows that he had.
Yeah. There you go. He had bone spurs up his ass. That's
right.
Where he had him at.
You let him. Did y'all see that interview on CNN where that old white man with gray hair was talking about, let's see those feet. I want to see those feet. He was mad because Trump was talking about John McCain again. Okay, it's like, all right, this man is did, fuck John. I don't care for him, all right. But he was upset because he was talking about John McCain. He was like, all right. So in other words, he's laughing at the people that had to go. You guys were suckers. Okay, all right, if that's the case, let's see those feet. We want to see those feet. I'm like, oh my God.
Why is he looking at? Did you say feet?
Yeah, remember Trump said he had bone spurs. That's why he came in the Vietnam War.
Oh, he wanted to see if Trump's feet looked like he had bone spurs.
We know Trump ain't never had no damn bone spur. He didn't go to that war because his ass is a coward.
He get pedicures.
Pedicures. Probably goes with Melania to get their feet done together.
We know he get in that orange booth. That booth and turn orange. I think I was reading. Yeah, I was reading someplace. They got a Santonin booth at the White House. He go and lay in that bitch. You ain't tanning up. You turning orange.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I thought that was a spray tan because of what underneath of his eyes, or maybe I was wrong. Maybe God was on it.
They might be spraying some shit on them too.
Yeah.
But did y'all see that picture where they had him looking as if he never got a tan and how naturally pale he was? They matched the color from underneath of his eyes to how he would look if he naturally looked how he looked without anything. He was bald, and he just. I think it's on Instagram or one of these sites or whatever, and an artist did that. Like they matched the color from underneath his eyes and did his whole skin like that. And they took his hair off of where his hair would be missing. And the dude looks bad. He suffers from a lot of personal insecurities, as we already know. But if he didn't have those tans there, he would really, I don't know. He's an orange man, okay? He looks bad. He looks bad orange or his natural complexion, okay?
It don't matter.
He's pussy. Double cheeseburgers.
The priceless thing is when he was boarding the plane and the back of his hair.
Oh shit! I remember when you put that video up.
Is bald. I was screaming. Oh man, I was screaming. Oh,
I thought it was some type of defect of the cameras, but it wasn't. It really like the whole raccoon went off the top of his head.
Yeah.
You know? And that shit was scary. You understand? Like, look, they say he don't let nobody do his hair. He does his own hair, alright, for his shit to look like a Funyun in the morning after he combs that bitch. That's why it stands up and this, you know, it looks straight forward, like if you put your hand straight. That's how the top of his head looks from the hairline. Okay, and he combs his own hair. Same way you don't let nobody change his sheets. He's a weirdo. Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Now, we had the Ethiopian airline flight crash.
Yeah, that was
that happened in March.
But you said it was a lot of white folks on there, right, Lisa?
Yeah, there were some Americans on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, see, more white folks traveled to Africa than us.
Yeah, I'm about to say, well, you know what? Not the only black thing on that was probably the pilot.
And the stewardess. Yeah. That's it. Okay. They had Brexit setbacks over there in the UK. And there was the Christchurch mosque shooting. You remember that?
Yes. Oh, yeah. They didn't even want Trump even coming around during that time.
Remember, he named Candace Owen.
Yeah, they didn't have the resources to have him over there, and they didn't want him there, and he went there anyway. I do remember that.
He get disinvited to so much stuff. You know, people don't even want him at their funerals.
Yeah, Don McCain sure didn't want him at his.
That's some cold shit. You dead. I mean, how do you? First of all, you don't even know. That's some cold shit when you don't fuck with somebody so much. Motherfucker, you better not show up at my funeral. I'll wake up and whoop your motherfucking ass.
Yeah. And the funny part is, all last week he took swipes at McCain, and then he said nobody thanked him for McCain's funeral. What?
Right, he had nothing to do with that. He's a piece of shit. Okay. And don't get me wrong. Look. Don't get me wrong. All right, just like LBZ just said, it sparked right in my mind. You've had plenty of people, at least I know I have, with folks like, you know, when people pass away and you see folks on Facebook, RIP, so and so. My own brother has told me, it's like, Santi, if you ever see anybody doing that shit, you make sure you go and slap the shit out of him. Especially if you know that individual. Like, I didn't fuck with them. I had nothing. I don't spend no time around that person. That person didn't fuck with me. So that does irritate me to an extent. Even in some of these cases where people, like, take Nipsey Hussle, for example. They're acting like they down with him and they were so deep. And it's like, you have no right to exploit a person's death. And at least in Trump's side of things, he stays on the lines of the piece of shit he's always been. The filthy piece of shit he's on, which is criticizing and attacking people that won't fight back in order to try to make himself look good. He's still a piece of shit. And the Republicans today have flushed themselves down the toilet. But I'm sorry. I'll go ahead and proceed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but how is a dead man going to come back and thank you for his funeral?
I mean, well, shit.
That's a good question. No, that's a damn good question.
Hey, well, look. I know how he could think that. Motherfuckers still think Frederick Douglass alive can think a black person to come back. I mean, think a person can come back alive.
He's doing good things. Frederick Douglass, he's doing good things.
Frederick Douglass is doing good. He heard he's been doing great things.
That shit is embarrassing. It'll go down in Black American history for all them bootlicking coons. You had Paris Denard. You had the one dude, the Black Gang, what the Black Gang thugs do, Omarosa. You had a room full of coons.
Darryl Scott.
Darren, there you go. Waiting for their daily butter biscuits. This shit was shit. I'm surprised they have Jason Whitlock in that bitch. Okay, this shit was you couldn't find that many coons in one room. All right, was Sheriff David Clark in there? No, I ain't seen no cowboy hat. But my point is, goddamn it, that shit was disgusting. All right, it was filthy because you had a bunch of you ain't see nothing but teeth that whole damn interview. You said you better shut it down because I will. Because if they don't stop in Chicago, I will. And it's like, you got your wife in there, man.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just shut it down. I was invite all the top gang thugs. I was invite Don Corleone. I was invite Miklo. I was invite Little Puppet from Once Upon a Time in America. I was invite O-Dog. Get the fuck out of here, Daryl Scott.
Right. But George Foreman's daughter passed away. So we had that happen in March.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, I know.
We had a supermoon in March, Lisa.
Yeah, we had one in February and March.
Yes.
And this was the final one on the 20th.
The final one, it was an added component to the final one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I forget what that was. It's on the tip of my tongue. Was it some type of no, I want to say that. Damn. Oh, I'm having a moment. Oh, but all of them were special.
Yeah.
And the things that you're pointing out in this 90-day period, that's a lot.
Yeah, it sure is.
And you ain't even covered it all.
I sure didn't.
Mm-mm.
And there were 21 mass shootings in the month of March.
Damn.
21 mass shootings. And you got all that stuff going on in Venezuela, and you know Russia went in there, and Trump is threatening you need to get out of there. We know Russia ain't gonna hardly get out of Venezuela.
Yeah, no, there's just a lot of stuff going on. To add to that,
Netanyahu, they want him gone. His people want him gone.
He's not indicted for fraud.
Yeah,
but just to add, because now we're past the 90 days, we got a second refinery fire down there in Texas, down pretty much in the same region. A second one of those. And today I found out, because I've been covering retrograde, the airlines, major airlines, they were delayed because they had technical difficulties. Their computer system wasn't running right, so that grounded everything. And then also in Napalm, they had a major storm that damn near wiped them people out. That happened yesterday.
Now, college scandal.
Ooh, that's the juicy part. The juicy parts. Oh,
the college scandal. Now, some of y'all may not know this because I think I just told True Royal this. Felicity Huffman and her husband are now on the brink of divorce. And here's the reason why. He was the one that actually put her up to it. He's not being indicted. She is. So they are falling apart now, fighting and carrying on because she didn't really want to do it, but she went along with it. He ain't even getting indicted at all.
That's what her ass.
There's some trouble in paradise, y'all.
Yeah, and then we're not gonna leave out that they hiding these mug shots.
Yes. Where's the mug shot? We want to see Michael Avenatti. You want his mug shot? We want the two actresses for the college scandal. Where the hell is everybody's mug shots?
No, they don't take white mug shot. They show you they shit from their portfolio. But look, what else we had? We had the first cop ever to be were convicted in Virginia, I think it was, but he was an Indian. We had the white cop in Chicago get convicted for Laquan McDonald, then get 6 years. Then we had the white man who raped his neighbor and then said I make up for it by doing yard work for you. Yes. Let's shake hands and be friends on it.
We can't forget Tiffany Van Dyke's press conference.
That bitch, that greasy bitch. all that whining. He probably didn't get his ass whooped at all. We ain't seen no pictures.
That's what I'm saying. I believe he never got hit. I think that was all staged to get him into federal prison.
Alana B, you gonna have to go to my channel, baby. Alana B said, "What? What the hell?"
Yeah.
Yeah, he raped his neighbor and then told her, "Well, look, let's shake on it that you won't tell.
I'm gonna do your yard for you.
I'm gonna do some. I'll trim these hedges."
Yeah.
And this whole ran up in it and with a mask on and take your shit. Hopefully you'll forget about that.
Yeah. Yeah. And don't forget the R. Kelly interview with Gayle King.
Ooh, drama.
Oh no! Don't forget, we black out here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We can't be doing that in front of Master. I's got a mink rug. I's got to keep it, Lord.
And we can't forget about what happened in Dallas. You know, with the white supremacists that beat up on the black woman out in the parking lot. That was at the very end of March. Yeah.
It's been a hell of 90 days.
That's right. That's right. We can't forget everybody who ever went to school in the state of Virginia has wore blackface.
Yeah.
And Oprah got her Negro wake up call this year. Oh.
Yay! And we can't forget about Cardi B. When all that stuff came out about her drugging men and breaking trannies to violate them.
AKA the non-black person that keeps saying the N-word.
Yes.
This is disgusting. It really is.
And remember, Saturday was when Rick Ross came forward to defend that shit and said Cardi B was a leader.
Rick Ross is having seizures, okay? He looks weird. He needs to worry about himself, okay? He's shitting on himself. Rick Ross needs to worry about Rick Ross, okay? I don't even think he's in his right state of mind. All right, I would say something horrible about him, okay? But Rick Ross needs to worry about his health conditions and not trying to get a piece of trim from Cardi B. This shit is bigger than Nino Brown. And he ain't worried about what she said. All right, with him, he's disgusting, in my opinion, because I know, like everybody else knows, what he participated in before he was some type of rap celebrity and had his own. And shout out to Rick Ross for Wingstop and all that. But Rick Ross is a weirdo. He need to worry about himself.
Oh, look, let me tell you about Cardi. You gotta let things die in the past. Like when I said I dropped that pill in the bitch drink and they took the Reebok from me. Now they got me wearing Pro Wings. I think I'm Big Me. Whoa!
Yes. But
I think I'm Woody Allen.
Oh Lord. Oh
yeah. Yeah, and don't forget, Bernie Sanders said we were not getting reparations.
What is reparations?
What is reparations?
I don't know what you niggas are talking about. What?
Oh, no.
Reparations? No.
Cory Booker. Cory Booker. Baby bonds.
What I'll do, I'll make bonds and I'll give them to all your children. Do you know I'm dating now? What type of man? Oh yeah, we got to announce Cory Booker dates women, y'all.
Nobody see you by me. Oh my God, you said he dating now, huh?
You know I'm dating now. That nigga just say that out the blue. What we need to do, and I say that to the lady I'm dating a woman. Hold on, why you got to
Cory Booker is fucking Ed Buck, okay? And I'm sick of this shit. All right, I'm sick of this shit. All right. Just tell the goddamn truth. You walking around here with this bald head, looking all weird, talking about you didn't know about homosexuality. Yeah. All right? You and Ed Buck. That's what's going down.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Liam Neeson said he wanted to kill all black people, then said he apologized this week for it.
Mm-hmm.
Liam Neeson is smoking meth in Milwaukee right now with a dirty Yankees cap on.
Yes, and don't forget, they let James Clyburn, House Nigger Butt, come out and let us know we were never getting reparations.
As he's picking in his nose and ass.
Right, and gargling beer and say, look, white dad ain't gonna give it to you. So look here, listen here, what we gonna do? You know what? I'll talk to you a little later. But she won't be cutting no check because I already stole the money.
James Clyburn is drinking Wild Irish Rose in the privacy of his home. All right, with his feet up.
Oh, let's not forget, old girl. You gonna shoot me? I love that shit. Oh my goodness! I said, "Oh, girl." She wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Me? Gonna tell her to be quiet. No, she has some shit to say.
And don't forget, Oprah's documentary on Michael Jackson turned out to be a big old flop.
Fucking bitch. Oh, that bitch.
And she deleted her tweets too. She deleted all her tweets and stuff that had to do with that. Why would you do that unless you feel uncomfortable about the criticism that you were getting? Oprah is so much of a big, like, she's a disappointment, you know? Because, you know, like everybody else has been thinking, if you have the money and revenue to be good wealth for you, why do you have to do white supremacy's bidding with no facts?
Well, I want you to think about something, Santee. Who did she make rich?
Dr. Phil, after them damn white supremacists came after her about talking about me. Yeah?
Okay, Queen, tell everybody who she made rich.
Dr. Phil.
She made white folks rich.
Yeah.
Phil Donahue. It's a
Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil.
Yeah,
Rachel Ray.
Racist ass Dr. Phil.
I said Phil Donahue. I said that wrong. I got that wrong.
And what's the rule of the game, y'all? What's the rule of white supremacy? You can have as much money as you want as long as you ain't helping out black folks. All right, as long as you ain't helping the black community, we'll give you as much wealth as you want.
Dr. Oz.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Remember Rachel Ray?
Yeah,
I remember that. I do remember that.
Okay, so everybody that she ultimately helped get into the media, they were all white folks.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And she was also responsible for that down low bullshit when it came to black men. When all that shit was coming out, they kept talking about the down low. Oprah Winfrey was the center of that bullshit.
Yeah, she tried to use Terry McMillan. And Terry McMillan run around with a nigga that was moister than motherfucking wet bread.
Yes, he was that Jamaican dude.
I remember that.
She should have looked.
They lived up here in the Bay Area, and that chick, she must have been in big denial. Everybody knew he was gay.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
He couldn't do that shit in Jamaica because they'd have whooped his ass. You know, that butty man. You don't
that buck wild.
Fifi man. No Fifi man.
She was still having sex with that dude off and on. And somebody told her, you better stop screwing that dude. You're gonna come up with something.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what he doing.
Right, and they tried to give us the 21 fake out with Stedman. Okay? Stedman never knocked down Oprah Winfrey. Okay, the thing is, they wanted to try to present her as if she wasn't weird. Okay? And like, she actually, no. Stedman, where the fuck is Stedman?
Oh, he's just old and in the background. Last time I saw him, he looked old as hell.
Huh?
They told her, you better stop fucking with him. You gonna catch more shit than Jerry Rice.
But yeah, she was still messing around with that dude. I know some people that know them. That's how I knew the inside track, what was going on. And But you know, she was seducing him in hot tubs. I know some stuff. I give you all the exclusive behind the scenes. I ain't gonna say too much.
Okay. And last but not least, Roland Martin, and only the 3 people that go over to listen to him.
Fuck Roland Martin. That motherfucker. We go over there and show him some love, and he blocking us left and right.
That's
Well, who's cutting Roland Martin's hair? Who's responsible for that lackluster shape up right there on the top? What is that? All right.
Let me tell you what he's doing now. Well, I peeped this gang last night, so I'm up real late, and he put something up, and it was up for about 7 to 8 minutes. Nobody watched it.
Yep.
Nobody. Now it's based on how many subs he claimed he have. At least 2 people will watch it. I said, I'm gonna screenshot this shit and send it to Lisa. Then I went back over there and looked. And the only way he been getting people to watch his shit, he'll put Jesse Small up. He'll put Nipsey.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what he doing to get
whatever's hot.
Now y'all see, he only gets about 3 people to watch him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And True Royal informed me today Roland has had a YouTube account for 11 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11-year account.
This is embarrassing.
Ain't adding up. Something not adding
Nah,
up.
it's cause you know what? He nearsighted. He not farsighted. It's like 11 years ago he was on YouTube when people were starting up, and instead of him being smart enough to be putting shit on his channel, he was never doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it took for him to get fired to finally put his work out on the internet, and he too far behind. Everybody
is right about that, LVZ. He's too far behind. Plus, he mad at us and stuff, and we just doing our thing. But for sure, I know for sure now that he been copying my shit.
Yeah,
other people's shit. The way, because he gonna get rid of me. I ain't did nothing to him.
You want my spot flash? Well, you ain't gonna get it because you ain't got it.
He been watching. He probably watching us now, Roland.
Yep.
Roland, you know, but watch how long he used certain whatever's trending. That's what's going on that I'm seeing that he's doing.
That's right, everybody. I was listening to Nipsey Hustle, and that he was lit, y'all. Roland gonna have on Roland gonna have on some motherfucking OG gear today. Watch. Wow, seriously. Roland using everybody's name.
Hey, you know what? The LVZ, them Speedos, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, that was messed up. I seen that body, Lord.
I told y'all about the embarrassment that he put on these black women out here.
Ooh.
No woman, all right?
I don't want that.
Right. They wants to be condemned, nor have their home destroyed, knowing that you had anything to do with Roland Martin. Okay? That woman will get roasted every day she comes home from work.
I just want to let y'all men know Speedos is not for everyone. All right. They only look good
Speedos ain't for anyone. If you got the penis.
Thank you.
First of all,
be quiet. I done seen some folks look good in some Speedos.
No, you might think they look good. They ain't for to be wearing.
Not with no Dunlap.
No, what I'm saying is, I don't care if you got a 6-pack. If you got a set of nuts, and I don't want my shit all pushed up in a ball. I want my nuts to be cool. All crunched up in a ball, suffocating my nuts and shit. You're not suffocating. I want cool nuts. Give me a draft. Let my shit hang. I don't want my shit all locked up, padded up, and strapped to my motherfucking navel and shit. No.
European men like it like that.
Yeah, those are Nancy boys. I'm not a Nancy boy. Little Nancy boy. No. Hello, I want to look, and they be walking around Florida like that, Lisa, with their fat belly and they hurt. I'm like, man, lock them up, man. You stop his children. Looking moist as shit.
Been a hell of a 90 days, I tell y'all.
Yeah, it has.
Been a hell of a 90 days. The roller coaster. Woo. Boy. I can't wait till we get to the point, Lisa, where we're gonna reflect on the whole year.
I know. Boy, that is going to be something else. I'm almost scared to see what's going to happen next.
You know what wigged me out is when I put up that video of the ice tsunami, and the fucking ice was creeping to the people's crib, going through their house,
up their house,
up the stairs and out the house, and they said the insurance company ain't paying for shit. I said the ice is alive. That right there, that video floored me.
And don't forget about ShopRite.
ShopRite.
White woman spitting on black people and
that dusty bitch running around. That shit is hilarious. She done lost her kids. They done stole the pipe out of her house. She don't have no job. You know, but that was sweet. That was real sweet.
And you know, Michael Avenatti had the nerve to say he had to make his Twitter go private because of dirt bags. People were dragging his ass out on Twitter, and he got mad and made his Twitter account private.
Oh, why he ain't talk that gangster shit about how he I like to hold men. Don't make me come over there and hold you by the balls. Hold your balls. Ain't that why I ain't get to talking that hold your balls shit? Ain't that what he like to do? I don't know what kind of moist ass threat that was. That's how you know he was never a tough guy. Have you ever squeezed the man's balls? No. Fuck are you? What are you checking for? And rolled them around in your hand like dice. I'm Moist Mike Avenatti over here.
He told them people he wasn't fucking around.
Yes, he did.
And I'm not fucking around. I'll really have your balls in my hand. What?
Your ass was broke.
I'm calling the police. And that's just what Nike said, well, just do it. Come over here.
Right. And then don't he owe his ex-wife child support and all that stuff?
Child support, spousal support, all that shit. That dude was living a lavish lifestyle, robbing folks, and then how he gonna justify robbing a paraplegic? Oh, he was a crook.
Right.
Hey, you don't selling that bootleg ass coffee that nobody buy. Ain't that what he sold? Coffee?
Yeah.
The motherfucking them Arabica beans. Ain't nobody drinking that shit.
His expenses. It went, he was just doing too much. But you know what got me was,
well, what about the bank? Remember he gave them fake tax returns to get $4.1 million from the bank?
So he could get a home he ain't really couldn't afford.
He just wanted to keep living. And then when he do that, he went to the left on this R. Kelly stuff. I was like, well, where are you coming from with that? I said, that's karma for your ass. That's what you get. That's what you get.
Yep. Because I think he provided 2 tapes.
Yeah, talking about he had tapes and everything.
And then both were what, 25 years old?
That's right, Nibby Knight. Motherfucker, you got all that money and still ain't pay your child support, you ball holding bastard.
He willfully did not pay his child support.
Y'all look that up too, y'all. I'm not making that up. That man threatened to hold a man's nuts. Now look, I done gotten look. I done had a disagreement a time or two. I've never threatened to fondle a man. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's a lot of information.
Shit, that he was giving. I ain't getting. Look, the only information. Look, if we ever get in the fisticuffs, y'all, you can take good pride in knowing I'm not trying to hold your nut.
Yeah. And when he got out of jail, he was steady trying to get everybody to focus on Nike.
No,
like,
let's not forget. Daniels got to pay Trump back.
Yeah, Stormy Daniels. Yeah, she got to pay Trump.
Wow.
She got to pay Trump for bad sex.
Wow. Yeah, Trump wasn't too big.
Damn.
Trump couldn't work out too good in the bedroom department.
Say what you want about Trump, but that's some gangster shit, bitch. You owe me money for sleeping with me.
Yeah.
Tell you what, bitch. There you go. Dwight was the original deadbeat.
Trump got a refund because he couldn't deliver.
Yeah.
That
Stormy Daniels said he sucked in bed. Woo, how embarrassing.
That's what
Stormy Daniels is a porn star. Okay.
I was about to say, I would have said, see, if I was motherfucking Donald Trump, that's how you know he ain't got no game. I would have said, bitch, a 747 looks small flying into the Grand Canyon. Fuck you, bitch.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Yeah, right. Thank you. Shit. You talking about who ain't doing what?
Wild as your shit admit. Look, that bitch that had more partners than every law firm that come on TV talking about accidents. Science and Kirk, Ashcraft and Jarrell, Simon and Garfunkel. All more partners than burn more rubbers than NASCAR.
Even me and you, all right? We couldn't change the pipes over that motherfucker. Not more than we want an extra slice of Wonder Bread. But what I am saying to you here is, okay, there's no goddamn way that you see 747 driving into what, the Grand Canyon or whatever the fuck it is. Nobody can deal with that type of goddamn monster, all right? And for what it's worth, she gave Trump the butt. Okay, so you can talk all the shit you want to, but you gave porn star or not, you gave this slick back motherfucker the butt. All right, so it is what it is. And your corrupt lawyer ain't gonna give you no goddamn money. You had around here talking shit, and at the end of the day, you're ashy, and all the money you got is whatever you sold off your bullshit book. All right, that's it.
True Royal, remember the crazy glue?
I had to sit there beside. Did you get that video behind the scenes, LVZ?
Oh, you know I don't watch no shit like that.
Oh, come on.
Nah, LVZ. That's not me. That's not my thing. I'm sorry, True.
You weren't gonna see anything. They was
not my type of thing. I'm not into stuff like that. I'm only I'm not into stuff like that. That's not my business.
That's what your ass get trying to do a little something on the side. You a married man, but you want to hook up with a dude, and then your wife.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to see nothing like that.
Let me finish. So your wife thinking you seriously on the down low, seriously. So she put some super glue in the KY jelly. Now, okay, Kim, just filter it. The only question that I ask is, how many strokes did it take for them two to realize we in a situation?
I don't know.
They ass had to go to the hospital to get them taken apart. I said, oh my Lord, I didn't seen it all. Be careful. You know, super glue does have an odor. You know, I'm telling you something I know. Yeah. That was a hell of a sight.
That had to be embarrassing from start to finish.
Yeah.
First, the ambulance had to come get you.
No, they wasn't an ambulance. They threw their ass in the back seat. Remember?
I tell you what, when they got to the hospital, those nurses probably never had a laugh like that in a long time.
No. Some of y'all folks not getting it. That was two dudes. Somebody was saying 2 dudes. Gay sex, super glue, and KY jelly. That's a lot of information.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my imagination, Lord. Why I can't be filtered? No.
Yeah, and now we got Gayle King, the lieutenant governor of Virginia, and got his victims. I was like, it's amazing. They interviewed Bill Cosby's victims. They interviewed the women that live with R. Kelly. Now they're interviewing Justin Fairfax, those 2 women that claimed he sexually assaulted her. Both of those women. That's why I came out like that on Gayle King. Where are all the white dudes that did the same thing? And where's the women? It just seems like CBS is on this thing of going after nothing but black men, getting the victims on, getting everybody, oh, he did it. Look, they said he did it.
And all you want to worry about is less. We're going to get you for getting less. You shouldn't have got less fired. Now we're going to blame everything on the Negroes.
Yeah, I mean, we ain't seen not one Harvey Weinstein victim be interviewed on TV.
Woody Allen driving around with his evidence, calling his evidence his wife, which is his daughter. So you know he was molesting his daughter.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, some of y'all folks, I put that video in there if you want to see the super good glue KY jelly. Don't say those words, Kim. Stay filtered. Okay. So I'm sending it to y'all. You know, don't hold me. Don't come to me talking about I'm wrong. Okay, there it is. It's on YouTube. So
yeah. Harvey Weinstein was disgusting when I started reading the stuff that he did. He was absolutely disgusting. He didn't care what he slept with.
Ugh. Ugh. That dude is disgusting.
One of Fairfax accusers is a serial rape victim. She has accused another man of rape. Yeah, some women are like that. I mean, it's fucked up, but yeah, there are some women, some women are like that.
I love the content you put on Fairfax earlier. You were talking about CBS, excuse me, and you hit everything spot on. I listened to that earlier today, and you're exactly right. Mainstream media is a piece of shit. We don't have the pictures and photos on all these white supremacists that have been locked up. We don't have their mugshots, and on top of that, more than anything, we don't have the day-to-day coverage as they do on R. Kelly and all these other people. Okay. It's supposed to be steamed in the same goddamn pot, allegedly. And it's like to y'all. I want to ask everybody this on this panel, and I'll let it go to the next person. When you hear American, what do you think that? Who does that gravitate to? What is the word of the American person? Who's that gravitate to?
White folks.
White people.
Thank you. All right.
I wanted to add something to that. When I was talking to Lisa earlier. Lisa had did that video about where they just wanted black media only to do some coverage. Well, when I was on Twitter today, checking out the ex-sheriff, he had the nerve to chastise black media and black folks for wanting us to have our own black media. Said we should be ashamed of ourselves. Put it in capital letters too.
Well, he's the same one that said that we need to forgive white people for slavery.
Who was that?
David Clark.
Yeah, an individual that has worked his whole career to get butter biscuits for himself.
And okay. He don't even have the butter biscuit no more, Santee, because Fox got rid of his ass.
And now we got to use them for the dirty work. They used them to call Black Lives Matter pretty much cockroaches. I'm paraphrasing. And they used him as far as to spread their narrative. There's no use for Sheriff David Clark. He's getting too close to white supremacy. So at this point, they have to push him off the boat.
Nah, okay? They got a new one, though, coming up. His name is Brandon Tatum. He's a cop in fucking Arizona. And this just, and he against ADOS. He's a first generation. All we need to focus on is black on black crime. Until the white man come in our community robbing us, I'm going to keep focusing on the black criminal.
Is he eating mayonnaise too? Does he eat mayonnaise too? Huh?
Of course he eats mayonnaise. He eats yogurt sandwiches with white bread.
Okay, all right. That explains a lot too as well. So you said yogurt sandwiches and mayonnaise.
Yogurt sandwich with white bread. Extra, extra white bread. Extra bleach.
White bread. What happened is I had a checklist and I had to get down to the bottom of that. Okay,
he tear the crust off. Santee. he tear the crust off because that's too brown. Yogurt sandwiches with no crust.
All right. So we have a true hardcore Sambo. All right. The extra soft shoes, aka kick your shoes off and start picking cotton. A Sambo. All right, that's what's going on. Okay, let me check the rest of this list off.
Wow. They can dig up a coon anytime they're good and ready, can't they?
Anywhere on the planet.
I mean, what did Candace Owen say? Slavery is, racism is over.
Yeah, bitch, who is you to declare that?
She say the shit is over, but if you go over there and listen to her YouTube channel, she bitching about racism. Her and Paris Denard.
Hey, True Royal family, everybody on this panel, if any one of us was to go ahead and put a pair of soft shoes on right now, I give it 1 week, you will be invited on Fox News.
Yep.
This is how terrible it is. You know why? Because underneath of them circumstances, understand we are all being watched. I don't care how small my channel is. We're all being watched about the things we're saying and how we're being stolen from on a regular basis. And what it comes down to is they're waiting for any one of us, solid brothers and sisters to crack in order to jump on our backs for one of their narratives to stop black folk.
Pay us handsomely too. Oh, they would pay us handsomely.
That goes without being a True Royal family. That goes without being said. Of course, the money would be good. All right, but our blackness is worth a whole lot more for the youth, of course.
I got to shave all my facial hair off.
There you go.
A real small suit, and I got to put on a blue suit with some brown shoes because for some people,
LBZ, they'll call you Paris Denard Jr. That's what they'll call you.
And red bow tie, and I'll be on. Let me think. I got to say, look, I'm gonna do like Homie the Clown did when he went undercover to bop the man. I'm gonna say, Rodney King was way out of line, and then I get to meet the man. Chucklewood bastard, and punch him right.
You would be on MSNBC, CNN, and Fox News, goddamn, 3 times a day if you did some shit like that. I guarantee.
Get on there and say, well, basically, what's going on? Y'all a bunch of lying ass Specklewoods. I just wanted to get on here and show you devil.
My brother.
They like commercial. Look, the shit would just go black.
They couldn't shoot your black ass live. They wouldn't shoot you live. They don't trust you.
I think there's like a 10-second or 20-second delayed on that shit.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's true.
Get that shit down.
To stop a Negro from doing, as they call Negro tendencies and telling the truth. You're absolutely right. Some of this shit can't get out. This is the thing. They don't control shit no more. I want to say Lisa said it earlier. I loved her video when she spoke about how many people are actually watching when they do have something critical to say. And it's like, if that's what it comes down to, and that's the foundation, you got maybe 1 million, 2 million, when it's this and that, and it's all these people in America, you ain't shit. Here it is on YouTube. We dominate. Okay, don't get it twisted. We dominate.
Always have.
People are coming back and checking to see what our opinions are about these subjects here today, not to these cable network channels where they're getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars a year. They're coming to us.
I wanted to add one more thing to show you how pathetic the ex-sheriff is. On his Twitter, he puts up a flyer of a shot of record because, she's still on the run and stuff. I said, this Negro been banned, been fired, been drugged, been ridiculed, wouldn't allow to be worked at the White House, and he's still doubling down on his cooning. That's why I stay in his ass, because I'm telling you, this motherfucker coon behind the closed doors. He be cooning, and nobody ain't even around him. I know that type.
Understand, family. Look, if you see an individual that is buck dancing their ass off on cable news, you better realize how much real bootlicking they're doing when the cameras are off. This is what they're willing to let the media see. Okay? This shit gets a lot more filthy than that. All right? When the cameras are off, okay, they're prepared to lick the bottom of white supremacy's feet in order to get today's butter biscuits. True. Please understand that. This shit, it's bigger than Nino Brown. I promise you.
I got a song for y'all, family. Hold on.
Oh, LVC, here we go.
It's time for a homie sing-along. Repeat after me, will you? Yeah, yes. Homie's tired. Homie's tired. Of the man. Always pulls him over. Should run his white ass over. Put me away for some more time. Take me away. Lock me up and do everything I want to do. And I can stay in the cell with brothers. Come on.
That's what I'm talking about.
I used to. Oh, you bringing back
Run
memories.
his white ass over.
You know what, LVZ, you bringing back memories. I used to live to watch that show. Oh Lord.
I just used to live for Homie to come on, man. I just knew I was gonna grow up and be like Homie.
Homie don't play that. Bow! Hit him right upside the head. That shit had me screaming.
That man said he always pulls him over. I should run his white ass over. Yeah.
Oh, wait, those are memories.
Yeah. I never missed an episode when that was on back in the day.
Me either.
Oh yeah, classics. And I still only
get the dinner and everything ready so I can watch that.
and I still have the DVDs of every season. Loved it, still love it, along with the Dave Chappelle show. I want to put something clear, okay? When it comes to music, great entertainment, true comedy, that shit comes from black folk. When it comes to every fucking thing on this planet, excuse me, this shit comes from black folks. We have been stolen from when it comes to our inventions. We have been stolen from when it comes to our intelligence and what's been patented out here. And we are consistently duplicated, though you see other nationalities have artificial hate for us. We ain't done shit to nobody. We ain't put sanctions on nobody. We ain't went and go fuck with any. We ain't stole nobody's land. We ain't raped nobody's women. Okay. But at the end of the day, black people are always condemned because this is how things are supposed to go on a scale of white supremacy. My point is, no matter what you see, let's put America on the map real quick. Right. All right. It doesn't matter if the middle is Asians, Spanish people, whoever. Okay. Italians, they can float in the middle. But no matter what, underneath of the rules, this is why they are playing tug of war artificially with ADOS and reparations. Black people have to stay on the bottom. These are the rules of white supremacy. Why? Because underneath of the rules of white supremacy, genetic annihilation is their elimination to their survival. Meaning if we start going out here and sticking our wood in every damn Becky that's out here, that equals no white supremacists left. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Well, they want to keep us as the underclass. They don't want us to rise. This is really what Bernie Sanders is saying. We like you niggas exactly where you are. If we give you money, we already know what you can do. Okay? You know, they don't want to see another Black Wall Street or us to rise and be completely independent of them. That's what they fear.
Real talk. Real talk, my sister. Absolutely real talk. He knows that. This is why the anger rises over his face. This is why the discomfort comes over top of Bernie Sanders' face. This is why a bootlicker like Corey Sanders, when he spoke about reparations to Don Lemon, he started reacting like that. Shout out to True Royal Family. I seen that video from you. I love you to life, my sister. And what I seen in particular from that is the overall rage, as if I need to do for all Americans. I hate the one thing that I see. Nigga, get your little faggot ass up. I'm gonna say you faggot punk bitch. All right, go fuck Ed Buck, you pussy ass motherfucker. Okay, we don't need niggas like you standing around here being weird and saying nonsense, prepared to condemn or put more fuck on black folks that ain't already been resonated here. The truth of the matter is, if we're going to have somebody here to run on reparations, this has to be a person that rather we know as black folks, or a person that's reputation speaks solid on the narrative of black folks and black folks only. Okay? No more of these loose booty motherfuckers standing around us acting and perpetrating like they cool. You ain't cool. You wasn't cool in high school. You got beat up in the bathroom while niggas smoke cigarettes. Now all of a sudden, because you put a suit on, you want to reflect back to the black community that you honestly hate. You hate all Negroes, especially black men. We don't need Negroes around there like this. And can you honestly, I want y'all to answer this question real quick.
I beg to differ. I think Corey Sanders loves black men. I think Cory Booker loves black men.
I'm going to let it go after this. Look, can you honestly see Cory Booker chilling around the brothers, real black brothers, anywhere?
Yay! I can.
I'm not talking about nobody moist. I'm talking about real, genuine. There you go. Real black brothers. True.
Yeah, I
black
send
brothers.
that nigga to the store to buy my blunts. Nigga, go to the store to buy my blunts, nigga.
The nigga might put rat poison in the blunts. That I don't trust him as far as
that's impossible. You know, look, he can put whatever he want in the blunts. I'm using a wrapper.
Crazy as cat shit. I'm not fucking with you, LBZ. Not today. Not today, man.
Put whatever the fuck you want in the blunt. I only need the skin. I would look. Yeah, you can see Corey. Hey, Corey, just like you said, he one of them motherfucking niggas that was stuck in the hood. They used to bus Corey to school. We used to take his lunch money, saying, I've seen Corey before.
Right, yeah. We took his lunch money, we took his butter crunch cookies, his chocolate milk, and we slapped the dog shit out of him. Corey Booker is one of the niggas that I got bored and I just beat on the motherfucker for GP. I was a disturbed child, I'm gonna be honest with you.
And look, Corey Booker, one of them dudes, the parents used to buy me stuff for defending them against little bullies like you who just
there you go, right? Yeah, and me and you would square up and have a dog fight out because I'll whoop his ass anyway the next day just for you coming up and asking me anything. I beat his ass. I beat his ass twice. He might get one ass whooping a day. He might get 2 or 3 for that.
No, see, that's what you don't know. That after that, Corey family gonna be riding me to school every day.
Yeah, I'm in the corner waiting for him to get out the car.
Fucked up. Wait till that nigga sick. I'm gonna whoop your ass when he's sick.
As soon as you dap him up, yo, when you get out the car, all right, he come around the corner. That's when I got him again. All right, you can be mad as a motherfucker chasing me, goddamn it. High school, I was a low life. All right, and I was a proud low life. Any pussy ass buck dancing dude that was soft, a rat, anything, I'm on your heels just because I was bored. Okay, Corey Booker.
See, that's why we got these problems because the assholes like saying, now go on mute and let somebody who's reformed coon start talking. Look, we used to have a nerdy guy like that, like Corey Booker back in the day, y'all. His name was Kevin Dawson, man. Kevin was a straight nerd. I mean, straight up nerd. And
no, he was snitching on niggas. Corey don't look like he was snitching on niggas.
But this why? Because Corey didn't have me, Purnell, and James Burton. Shouts out to my man James Burton, my cousin Purnell Harry. Shouts out to y'all. We caught the dudes. They used to bully and try to beat up on Kevin. We caught these 3 motherfuckers and whooped the shit out of them in the bathroom, right? And we was like, man, you need to stick up, fight for yourself. Stop acting like a bitch. So we took him under our wing, right? And after that, Kev, graduated with honors and all that. But Kev, stood up for himself finally. Okay. And when I seen him later when he was grown, Kevin was like, man, oh my goodness, LeVar, what's up, man? How Purnell and her? I said, I'm good, man. Kevin, it's good to see you, man. He said, man, thank you. He said, what? For toughening me up in junior high school, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. He was like, because for real, I could have went any kind of way if it wasn't for y'all.
But do you understand underneath of the definition of a bully is also a protector? They are. They protect people that's being mistreated or picked on for no reason. And in my circumstances growing up, I ain't trying to protect my reputation. My reputation. My whole existence, growing up, it was learning and everything else. But the other thing on the flip side with me was to, number one, if we had a good teacher in there that would let us fuck off, you're not going to bother or disrespect that teacher. If you did, you had to pay a price. Okay. Number two, if you was just a rat or something like that, I followed certain guidelines as a young man, the way that I was taught and brought up with no pops, just my older brother schooling me on the rules of what XYZ. And because of that, that made me the man I am today. Now, granted, I don't walk around doing stupid shit like that today, of course. Okay, I have too many people to fend for. But as a youth, when I looked around and I had no responsibilities, I did look at a person in Corey Booker's situation, which I look at as a rat. He going in rooms, telling what black people do. All right, hey, this guy, I think he sells weed. Yeah, you getting your ass whooped.
See, look, that I believe a Cory Booker grows up and becomes that because of that. We got to learn how to see. That's the problem with our community. We don't know how to use all our resources, and then we let them get corrupt.
No. That's how I passed my tests and all that. I had a problem with
Nah. You look. I listen to you. I listen to your word salads and your soliloquies. It's my turn now. Look, what I'm saying is we need to learn how to use every tool in the drawer. Sometimes it's some nigga. Look, every nigga ain't gonna be. Look, my point is every nigga ain't gonna be third.
That grow up to be white supremacists because they don't learn that in their home. That's true.
I'm not talking about white supremacists. I'm talking about our community. See, once again, that's why I said, let me finish. I'm talking about our community.
My bad.
In our community, we need to learn how to use every tool in our drawer. See, we can kind of push a weak Bama towards white supremacy. Seriously. A weak Bama like Cory Booker, yeah, he probably did get bullied and shit like that. He probably did. But do you see how if he was brought into the wings and guided or protected, he could be used to work for you? Yeah. That's how the mob works.
Absolutely.
That's how every organized group that ever got anywhere works.
And what you're just saying, you're absolutely right. If there's a dark-skinned person that is being teased in the classroom for being black every day, you're pushing them towards white supremacy. I've seen some of these circumstances the same way that you have, my brother.
That's what I'm talking about.
That same dark-skinned kid or that young lady, she's now married to a white man. Okay? Because not necessarily because there's some type of white supremacy involved, but that may have something to do with it. Okay? Because black folks have teased them their whole life about being black. Underneath for that circumstances, I get you. I'm rolling with you 1,000%.
That's
and
what
also
I'm saying.
What you saying with using resources, I'm rolling with you with that. I don't disagree with you at all. As a matter of fact, go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. We can push I look at Cory Booker as one of them Negroes. You see what I'm saying? One of them dudes that grew up in a situation where he wasn't protected. That's why when he said that lie, I grew up with street guys. And like you said, what street guy was around him? No, you didn't. Which street guy?
Real talk. There was no street guy. If they was, right. If they was, they may have been brothers like me and you that didn't tolerate no fuck shit. I mean, the difference is with the circumstances, like you said. Yeah, we could have used him as a proper resource if that's how he came about. And this is how I use several black folks, rather in my community or when I went to high school and they weren't from my community. I see some folks just wanted to hang out with me because they liked the way that I joke and crack jokes, how cool I was. And for that, I might have used them as a process of, hey, watch Mr. So-and-so. I don't want him to come around the corner while I'm making 50 or 75, well, however much money I'm making. Keep an eye on him.
On him,
if you
right.
Hear anything, whistle. Right. You know how it is, goddammit. This is before
right. Like I said, look, Kevin, you can use look, now James, I was good with my homework, but after that, shit, Kevin and James ain't never had no wrong homework. So he used, and I was like, I look at stuff like that. We gotta stay together as a community. We gotta protect our own, and we gotta use each other for what they good at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but just what you said, and you were correct. Even when we just started here, right? You hit the nail on the head before I touched that motherfucker. What do we do about motherfuckers like what's his name? Stinky, Dirty, whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, like, all right, niggas like him can't run rapid. They can't. Nope. They can't breathe air. They can't be sitting in our circles. They can't even know as far as goddamn what we're thinking about.
Exactly, because what happened is, Santy, he run across Brandon Tatum, and then he become Brandon Tatum the cop later on. No, No, I see you laughing, but he become Brandon Tatum.
I'm laughing because I see it. That's real.
Hey, he run across Brandon Tatum. Then when me and you go to Arizona, Brandon Tatum shoot us.
Real talk, man. And I look at it from a circumstance of, okay, principle is something. Using resource will always be something. That's with any community, even if it's non-black, but especially black in this case. Okay, so we as a people have to understand, look, this motherfucker is wicked. We've tried to whatever, and he done went over and punched this little girl in the face that don't talk and really don't bother anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker need to be dealt with immediately. And he need to be known. It needed to be known. Look, nigga, if you come outside, you're gonna be uncomfortable. I'm gonna make sure that any part of you breathing air will be you're gonna be running in the fucking house.
But Santi, let me make something clear for the chat room. Now, if Santi was slapping the shit out CJ Pearson, well then he'll have a teammate. We'd be whooping his ass together. Look up CJ Pearson, Santi. They know who I'm talking about.
Okay. I didn't. That's why I ain't say nothing. But I will. You know I will.
He a little Republican kid, black kid that's been walking around talking about we should vote. At first he was like, the Republicans are the party for the black people. Why do we stay on the liberal plantation? And now he's like, let's make America great again with Trump. Little CJ Pearson. Cooney Jr. That's what CJ stands for.
But this is my thing too, how you talk about that. And this is open for everybody, my sisters, my brother. Why? I understand, all right, coons are going to exist. This is what happened. Even with 1804, they poisoned the coons first before they attacked the white supremacists. But at this time and age, as you see the young woke people, you see the change in a lot of people with the way that they move and how they carry themselves. How the fuck does black Republicans still exist? What's the gift for them? I know you're going to point to money, but all right, white supremacy can take that away from you at any time. What's the gift for you being a black Republican? I'll leave it at that.
LVZ, CJ Pearson gave up all of that. Did you know that?
Is that true?
I didn't know that. He stopped cooning.
He stopped cooning, and then white people went over there and towing his ass.
Call him all kinds of big, wide-nosed, monkey-leg niggas.
That he over here, I'm reading on his Twitter right now. He talking about how silly Trump is. But yeah, he stopped cooning.
Hey, Santi, look at your screen. That's why Brandon Tatum is a black Republican. Look.
Lord.
That's very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate.
Can you see why he a black Republican? Look at that smile. Lisa.
But how many butter biscuits did he get? How many butter biscuits is
Lisa,
that?
look at that platter he got in front of him, Lisa.
Oh, is that some fucking biscuits? Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lisa, put it up on the screen so they know what's going on. This is why Brandon do what he do.
Oh, my goodness.
You are a mess. I see a platter of chicken. I mean,
no.
Biscuits. Those are big butter biscuits.
No, Lord, Missy, these here's butter biscuits. Lord, I love Donald Trump's.
Oh, Lord.
You niggas is a scourge on the communities. Can't you smell the delicious honey butter biscuits?
God damn, that's disgusting. All right, he got that big cheesy smile on. All right. And the softest pair of shoes you can find anywhere. All right? This is filthy. Where did he get them butter biscuits from?
Man, the motherfucker APAC.
That makes all the sense in the goddamn world. There it is. Right, you said APAC, right? You see, that's what's going on. Shit. And he got a big cheesy, yes, a boss. Hey, master, I'll clear all them niggas off of Fifth Avenue smile. That shit is disgusting. All right? I didn't know this Negro, and I don't care to know him. All right? I just know it's filthy. All right, he looks like the rest of the coons. As they say, all you butter biscuit eating niggas look alike. All right,
That's the truth. They all got that smile, don't they?
Yeah, right.
When in your life have you ever smiled like this, y'all? You got a lot of pictures. You have never smiled. That Brandon Tatum smile. Look, that's a shit-eating grin. Look at that grin.
That's the shit-eating grin. Yeah, I smiled like that when my brother came home from jail. Okay? That was it. That's about it. I'm sorry. That's it.
That okay? He smiles like that when he see that good platter.
But are those buttermilk biscuits, or are they what you call?
Those butter biscuits. Look. Let me show you. Let me show you this. Look, y'all. Lisa, now I got to show that this is really the coon smile. Look.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
look at her. She walking. Look at her. She walking. Look at that smile. Look at that nigga with that chicken. Don't he look happy? Oh, master, looks what I got for you. See? That's the coon grin. That's the coon grin. That's the look they have on their face.
Yeah.
I don't make this shit up. Look, I just noticed it. Y'all don't believe it? Why? They don't believe it. Why? See?
Now I'm checking them out, LVZ.
You see that coon grin? Look.
No! Get
look,
that out there. Oh.
Love it, True Royal. You come on, look at that. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy. Too sexy in her.
I don't want that.
I'm a model.
Lord, it's time to go celibate. Totally. Shit. Oh, Lord. That is disgusting. Oh, LVZ kills me. But I'm sitting there checking CJ, and he looked like he's still on that shit, but he on the Trump shit. I mean the Republicans. It looked like he's following Candace Owens a little bit. I'm confused what this child is doing because he's trashing Trump, and then I seen a picture with him with Candace Owens. I have to homeboy see what he owns. And I'm seeing him with tons of pictures with little white girls because you know he like white meat.
Oh, well, I got a picture of CJ. What's about to happen to him next if he keep running around these white women? Look.
You better leave that shit alone.
Look what's gonna happen to CJ. You see who got
I know you're saying. Oh,
y'all. Lisa.
Is that Campbell?
Lisa.
Oh my goodness.
Look who gonna get CJ ass if he keep messing with them white women.
You're a mess.
Sad T, you see who coming after?
Oh Lord.
And she want your vote.
She got a big fucking
shit.
She got a big fucking badge too, going after black ass men. Look, she got CJ right there.
Well, didn't Pamela say she wanted to investigate Justin Fairfax?
See?
He's black enough in order to get to work because of what you call. That's what they told her. That nigga there can get all the fuck put to him. That's why she want to investigate his black ass. All right, because if he had the complexion for the protection, she would have been as much goddamn quiet as she was when it came to blackface. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Well, he wants to investigate him, but not the one that was in blackface. He's cool.
Right. So we get A plus B squared equals goddamn 2 trays of butter biscuits and Justin Fairfax on a platter. Okay? That's what it equals. Same way, my sister, you put that video up. Like I say, it was beautiful. Okay? I know I keep mentioning that video, but that's what one of the videos, at least today, I remember because it stuck to me, you know. Mainstream media ain't doing us no favors today, tomorrow, next year, the year after. Okay? We are the people here that have to do the dirty work. So when it actually comes to the amount of power that we possess on a regular basis, that shit is always going to touch home because reality is reality. All right? I know some folks like to live in virtual reality and all other types of fiction. But it ain't nothing better than looking the truth in the eyes, you know, and that's only going to come here on YouTube and a couple other platforms where black people, Patreon, and black folks are able to speak their piece and say what the fuck they want to say without being cut in and, like you say, cut off the interview and this piece is chopped off and all this other bullshit. No, I'm going to tell you how it is. All right? White supremacy has put a full system in place. All right? Everywhere you look, from sports and politics to whatever, where have you, in order for them to dominate and to stay over top. Okay? And right now they are losing. All right, you're not able to reproduce. You got your white women fighting back. They sick of this shit. They're looking for BBC. Okay? So they have to go overseas to find their white women now. Just like Trump. Okay? In order to get things properly constructed in order to keep things rolling. Now, I wouldn't say necessarily we're winning at this point. No, not in the art of war. But I'll say it's enough of us woke at this point where we're not going to take any more bullshit. We have enough youth at this point to plant the seeds for the kids that are not born here year to date. Look, we ain't fucking around. You're not going to stand here. You ain't going to put your hands on us. You're not going to disrespect and think you're going to walk off here with your life. Okay? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. All right? And a dried up jerry curl for a motherfucking slick back perm. It is what it is.
Hey, y'all! I'm gonna be selling merchandise. I'm gonna be selling Oreos, and they come in different flavors. What up, everybody? They come in Tommy soda my oil flavor.
I gotta go. No, you didn't.
Oh shit.
What up, everybody? These raggedy black bitches can't eat none of these cookies, everybody.
God damn. All right.
Eat my cookies. They for white women, everybody. I love the white middle, everybody.
When Sambo's attack.
They come in different flavors, though. They come in. Hi, everybody. This is Jesse Lee Peterson flavor. Yeah. This is the double stuff Oreo for the slow people.
That's the
great white hopes. The great white hopes. Vote for Trump's. The great white hopes. Lisa Cabrera is spreading hatred and anger amongst black people.
Oh, get that Negro off of there. I can't say it.
These Oreos are some of the greatest cookies of all time. Eat some of these Oreos. These are the dopest Oreos ever. They should be fly like Donald Trump. These Oreos taste just like him.
Jesse Lee Peterson said the black man is the most dangerous man on earth.
God damn. God damn. He know he black, right?
Well, I guess he was going for a deep fried buttered biscuit.
Hey, well, Lisa, I guess this picture just sums it up for what he was saying, huh? Mm-hmm. Look at this picture right here, y'all. I guess he right. I'm Darth Vader out this bitch. I am Darth Vader. I can't believe it. Most dangerous man, y'all.
Oh my goodness, you really lost your mind.
Y'all see it? I am. He said it. What'd he say, Lisa?
The black man is the most dangerous man on earth.
That's me right there, Darth Vader.
This dude lost his mind.
You set me up with that one, Lisa. Lisa, Lisa, that's what you call an alley-oop, what you did.
I told you crazy. I'm not fucking with you today. I'm sorry. No.
It's about that time. Look, it's about that time, Sandy. I'm sorry. Hey, look.
Off the record, he wake up early with this shit here. No.
Hey, Lee. Yes, I do. This is with. Tell him, Sandy. This is not artificial.
This motherfucker crazy as cat shit.
I'm crazy all the time. Lisa, for the alley-oop, sis, this one's for you.
Oh shit! God damn, man. Look, I told y'all what he gonna do.
That needle, that's why he's seeing them fucking spots on the wall.
That's why his gun missing.
I like this shit. Oh, this is comedy at the fullest. Moist Mike. I know why you've been putting up them videos. You've been seeing shit on the wall.
Right here. This is why I know why too. I got a picture of it.
that dude do a hangout 3:00 in the morning. I see something on the wall. Man, I'm curious.
They call that shit binging where I'm from, but okay. Hey, look, while I'm looking at my pictures, Lisa, we forgot something. We forgot to talk about something.
What?
We talked about it, but we forgot to talk about this aspect of it. We was talking about the Super Bowl, but we forgot to talk about. You see, Lisa.
What?
Do you see?
Oh shit!
Listen, nigga, you are crazy as cat shit. All of them, goddamn it, shit, man. You wake up early.
Lisa, you forgot to talk about Gladys Knight in the Super Bowl, Lisa. And how she had appetizers for everybody. This big ass platter of chicken.
Wow.
For everybody.
LBZ, you ever seen that commercial that Jerry Rice did, that chicken commercial he did?
Oh, I seen that shit.
I put that shit on my channel 3 years ago. I cried.
I remember that video.
Remember the Mary J. Blige chicken commercials?
Lord, oh my God. When she was singing about the chicken, I remember I did that video. I said, look, what the fuck is Mary J. Blige doing? I ain't never sung about no goddamn chicken. Why is she so happy?
No, man, she bust out in a spiritual hymn on Hillary Clinton. I said, okay, wait a minute. Girl, you done forgot.
Oh, Massa! That's what she started singing. Oh, Massa! Lisa, why you ain't talk about this, Lisa?
Oh, let me be quiet.
No.
Is that the one that let people grab his package? Yeah, that's the one.
That's Bruce's crazy ass.
Hey, Lisa, is that what y'all talking about? What did you talk about? That's what y'all about? Lisa, I got the footage.
Nigga, I'm not smoking for another goddamn year. All right, you need to cut it the fuck out now, goddamn it. Shit, my eyes are watering. You're gonna be waking up everybody in my house, man. Please. God damn it, shit. This is why I gotta be limited with this. I have to. Like, what's wrong with you? I said nothing. You gotta cut that shit out, man. Shit. God damn it. My old lady, she knows it's you. She knows it's you. God damn it.
She knows what it is.
She do. She do. God damn it.
She be laughing her damn self. She know what it is. Look.
She do. But
Tell her look at Terry Crews.
The goddamn kids gotta go to school.
Tell her look into Tapping Terry.
You got me out in the bathroom, please, yo.
Lisa, she got him by the balls, Lisa.
She know it's you.
Hey, you know what this called, Sancy? Hey, Sancy, you know what this called? Avenatti style.
Man, you gonna have me sleeping on the fucking couch. I swear to God, look, man, please. Shit. I'm scared to open the bathroom door.
Wait a minute, LVZ, did I see what I just think I seen? Oh, you nasty. You real nasty.
That was the Klansman. This Santee guy right here, Jason Whitlock.
Oh, not him.
Shit.
Wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, oh, stop. Who got bodies like that?
Jason Whitlock.
That's how he really looked after he eat 2 ham sandwiches in a large cup with chocolate milk. This is exactly what he looked like.
Why he got an attitude. He keep an attitude with that fucked up looking body.
Right, and then after he eat the ham sandwiches and goddamn the chocolate milk, he rubbed WD-40 across the back. Just for no reason, just to sit on the couch. He just rub it on the back of his neck and take a deep breath.
You notice he always got an attitude. Now I understand. I see what's up under all of that shit.
What it is this. So let me break it down real quick since we talking about Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock hates on people like Kobe Bryant and LeBron James because he wish, like Stephen A. Smith does, he wish he can live the lifestyle that they live. Because he's shaped like that, all right, because the average woman don't really want to give him no trim, all right, unless they're going to get a couple of hours at the end, you know. This is the same way with Roland Martin, all right, with his fucking pencil shaved, drawn hairline. Okay, this is the reason for the vitriol and the hate towards some of these black men out here because he feels like not only is there a large reward from White Daddy with all these butter biscuits and a couple extra dollars, XYZ, but he can get out all his frustrations of how a guy like me, when he was in high school, used to put his foot up in his ass. Okay, while he was running around snitching. I know people like him. You can see it in their eyes. They nervous. All right, you all jittery and shit. You look weird for no reason. Ain't nobody saying nothing to you. Jason Whitlock, one of them dudes. All right, y'all might be having serious guy talk, and his little fat ass walk up, and then it just get weird all of a sudden. You start staring at him. Like, what's wrong with this guy? Whose man is this?
Santee.
Never seen him happy. He always got a attitude.
Yeah.
And you know, oh Lord, not open.
Who's his wife? You know, Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock was fucking Sean Hannity.
Only reason he's so angry is because he need a piece of this cauliflower crusted chicken.
That commercial, that cauliflower pizza.
With the goddamn cauliflower crust. I'm like, bitch.
Oh, shit.
Nasty cauliflower crust.
Lisa, did you see it?
Oh,
yes.
She buck dancing with the white family eating cauliflower crust pizza.
They'll put Oprah up to that. They'll say, you know, we're going to go over here. We're going to have Oprah to test it and stuff. And she's going to bite into, ooh, that's wonderful. No, bring that shit to me.
I thought she was selling smart dinners. I don't mean to cut you off, True World.
She's selling all kind of shit.
Oh, shit.
She going to be selling, you know, the more money she keep losing, she going to be on a pole next. Watch.
No, she's gonna have a chicken bone and a football helmet like Jerry Rice. Okay, that's what she's gonna be at next.
Think some men will go pay to go see Oprah on the pole?
Nah, I don't have that type of money. I'm sorry. What is it, $25? Yeah, I don't really. Nah,
I remember that nigga Jerry Rice said he the greatest football player of all time. And then
LVZ, do you remember what happened to Jerry Rice? Now, see, I live up here in the Bay Area. Jerry Rice got caught at a brothel, and the Negro was calling out the window, and he was down there in Palo Alto, California. It ain't nothing but problems in Palo Alto, and they let him get out of it. They said that his friends set him up and sent him there, and he just went there to get a massage. What man go into a brothel just to get a damn massage? He ain't going there just to get a massage.
Hey, look.
Some nasty nigga that already been there before, okay? All right.
Hey, he was off that. He was getting that crab treatment. That Bob crab.
That's what I was getting ready to say. And look, hold on. Take a good look at Jerry Rice. That's not a normal brother, okay? The normal black men don't move like that. Excuse me. All right? They don't move like that. You look at him, he all weird and shit. He got that pointy bald head, that grapefruit head, and he's talking a bunch of nonsense. All right?
I'm about to get off of here. No, LVC didn't put that shit up. Oh, he did.
Look at this guy. Take a good look at him. Hold on 1 second. Just pause. Look at him. Huh? Huh?
That's the chicken. Woo!
Hey, ain't nothing normal about it. Don't try to fake like this is normal. It ain't. Look at it.
That's normal in his world. Leave that man alone.
No, true. No. Take a good look at this individual. All right?
I remember I put that shit up on my channel. Oh, I was screaming. I put the whole commercial up. And then he had the butter biscuits too. Don't you have
I got that one coming. You know it's coming. They know. Look, True Raw, stop ruining it. True Raw, stop ruining it for our fans. You know what they come to Lisa channel for. You know what I'm gonna give them what they come for. No.
Hey, put them butter biscuits. Why you remove that picture? Put that picture back up, please.
No, this the picture. This nigga got a lifetime butter biscuit.
No, that's wrong, man. We wasn't done. Please, I'll beg of you. Please, man.
Look at that.
There you go. Right. Ain't no normal black dudes like that in the hood. Nowhere. Anywhere.
I told you that Negro had a biscuit. Jerry Rice was holding a big ass butter biscuit.
Look at this shit, man.
Big ass butter biscuit. This dumb ass nigga, man.
Right. This ain't no digital type shit that somebody put together. They actually gave this coon an extra large butter biscuit.
With a chicken wing face mask.
Chicago just elected their first black woman mayor, and she's also openly gay.
I noticed that. She looked like a come off mannish, don't she?
See? Hey, check it out. There has some XYZ attached to it. Hey. No. I mean, we all woke and conscious here.
No.
The alphabet crew.
Look. Y'all talking about respect your elders and John Lewis and all. Fuck that, youngins. Listen to niggas like me, because this is what your elders is doing.
Yeah, shit. Get a good look. Ain't no straight or whatever cool black dude that look like that. Look at it. Get a good look.
Why this nigga got sauces on his hat, man?
Right. So white dad
man run around with sauces.
Mm-hmm.
So, lady, you gonna walk and hold your man's hand when he got that shit up there on his head, holding that big butter biscuit?
He looks like a goddamn. He look like a squirrel with a hat on. Okay, this is some bullshit. You take a good look at him and you understand what the level of cooning in 2019 gets you. Wow. Like a damn squirrel. Look at it.
Ooh,
all right.
Lisa, they want to see the new mayor of Chicago.
Oh, her name is Lori. Hold on. She looks very butch.
Yeah, she is. She a man.
All right, hold on.
I used to bench press with her down Planet Fitness. Me and her maxed out at 250. All right. She had shoulders in an afro like Ben Wallace. All right, we used to do the chest bump together when we finished our sets.
You wouldn't believe how many gay women I work with that couldn't hang on the job. Come out there, act like a man. And I'm working down on this job. We like 40 feet underground. And when lunchtime come, I don't want to climb up the ladder. I just get on the man lift and lift it up. It's kind of wobbly. That damn gay chick held on to me so hard. And I said, I'm gonna block it off and you can just climb over and get out. No, I gotta go all the way down. Them women ain't about shit. And I worked in construction, 17 years.
I believe you. I swear to look, I believe them pay like this.
Manly. Come to the job, the bitch come out of her. I'm like, what?
I had a brute last week go and snitch on me on the job and said that I was picking on her. Okay?
What work you do?
I what you call it? I work in a high school with youth.
Okay. Oh shit, that's a man. She gonna buy a penis eventually.
Well, let me tell y'all the rest. Okay, or what happened? Why I was told on. Okay. Keep in mind, this bitch is shaped like a fucking hippo, like a washing machine, one of them big, large refrigerators. Mm-hmm. Okay, and we were short staffed, and I'm like, look, yo, you got to get busy because this is one of the biggest schools in the county. We have to make sure that everything is taken care of here. We got 4 floors to it's only 4 of us. We have a staff total of 11. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, every time I look up, like, she's weird as a muff. She's just staring at me, standing in the middle of the hall. I'm like, yo, you shaped like a hippo. You got a small head like a toddler. Okay? Get your big ass to work. That's what I said to her. I talk to everybody like, look, I don't have a filter. I'm sorry. I wasn't born with one. So if I speak to you, I'm being honest. It's coming from my heart. I don't mean no disrespect. Right. I'm going to roast you. Okay? So I roast her in the hallway. You said, Robert, you always running your mouth. You need to shut the hell up. I said, okay. All right, but make sure you get that work done down the other side of that hallway. It's going to be something else. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So I come back, and the big boss, he walked up to me or whatever. He said, hey, look, I know that you run the night shift. You do this and that, the third. He said, look, I was informed that you're picking on so-and-so.
I didn't heard all of that. Look at this.
Yeah, I'm like, hold up. I said, you know how many people were short?
For a minute. We got to look at this check for a minute.
Okay, my bad. Excuse me.
Girlfriend is rough.
Yeah.
Girl.
This is the new mayor of Chicago.
Oh,
Lori Lightfoot.
Lightfoot.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And she's gay.
And she gonna be doing some Lightfoot cooning too.
I wonder who her woman is, or most likely she the man in the relationship. I bet you they white and stuff. But I know
she drank Evan Williams standing up straight in front of the refrigerator.
I know some secrets about these gay chicks. They will go after a while. They can't help themselves. They will go find them a man.
I know. Yeah. Look, between. Never mind. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm really gonna be in some trouble. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Look, go ahead.
Speaking telepathically. All right.
I was in trouble. Look, y'all already got me. LBZ already got me in trouble. I ain't saying nothing. I'm put it like this. I know.
Oh, LVZ.
White women be always thinking a brother want them, and they be looking like this and shit. Hey, Lisa.
Oh, it's still some niggas that'll knock them down, though. It's still some niggas 3 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, Sansi.
There's a lot of white women that look like the.
Right. Hey, Sansi. These was 5 Cosby accusers.
Lisa, that's the one you was telling me about. Lisa, that's the one you telling me about. The one you go up in and she cold inside.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's Janice Dickinson.
Nobody want none of that.
Right. That do look just like her too.
Hey, I don't look. They can say y'all can laugh on the chat as much as you want to. A few of you brothers, if ain't nobody looking, you running your motherfucking ass right over there. And you hope don't nobody see you coming out the back door. You pray.
I seen a dude, I never forget this. I seen this brother. Oh, he was so handsome, Lord. Oh, he was so handsome. He was with the ugliest old white chick, and they had on matching sweatsuits. This was back in the late 80s. Matching sweatsuits in San Francisco. I will never forget that. And I was like, what? And this dude was built. And I was so much younger then. That woman could have probably easily been in her 30s, but to me, she looked like she was around in her 50s. Old looking and stuff. Old looking. I don't know what be wrong with them brothers.
A couple of years ago, there was a YouTube video, and it was a young black guy. He wasn't that old at all. And you should have seen this elderly white woman he was all hugged up on. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn, you want a white woman bad.
You know what? Did you see that one last week, Lisa, where this African dude was married to this woman like in her 80s or 90s? Mm-hmm. And I think her money ran out or something, and she felt used and stuff. And she was talking about the sex was so incredible and all that.
Yeah, those old Catherine Bate looking white women. Those are the ones that go over there to Africa and Jamaica.
Oh shit!
They're looking for a Zulu dude. Oh no! Oh, LVZ. I use that. You know, I got my series, The Cave and the Coons, right? And I use that very picture right there in the Cave and the Coons.
Where you find this wildebeest?
I don't know. I didn't find this wildebeest. Don't try. Hold up. You trying to put that shit on me? I didn't do that. That was this nigga.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
That's a whale. Damn, that's a whale. Damn, brother, come on.
Hey, Sassy, I didn't do that shit. He did it. Don't make me a whale chaser with him.
But you, LVZ, do you watch that series that I have on my playlist?
He had to turn his hat to the back to get his whole head.
I gotta use that right there. Look, and I used the word beach whale. I said, I did. You know, you know what? When a brother do that type of shit, I don't get upset. I don't get it. Don't hurt my feelings at all.
Hey, true royal. Right or wrong? Okay, you tell me if I'm wrong. In a lot of cases and circumstances, for them big buffalo goddamn white women, you'll see a skinny black man. Huh? A skinny black man with some dusty ass Air Force Ones, some all white dusty joints. Okay? And they riding the motherfucking car and shit, this little ass car with her big ass getting out, dropping off at work.
Ooh.
Okay, this is where I've seen that shit plenty of times. When you're going through the mall and there's some tiny, skinny ass black man with this fucking wildebeest.
Yes.
I mean, I have a tendency to mind my business, you know?
I was telling Lisa, my husband and his partners say when they see chicks like that, they say they pay like they weigh.
Oh, you damn right. So you know which money's coming out, how much money coming that way, unless a nigga just filthy and he don't give a fuck. He just woke up one day and he said, fuck.
The heavy she is, the most she got to pay. I said, wow. The struggle real. How do? Oh no! Oh, not this coon.
This is horrible. Where the fuck did you? Oh my god, man! He got veins popping out his forehead.
That Negro got the nerves to be worried about his son.
Yeah.
Lord,
his son ain't black. Right. That's what he said. He said his son ain't black.
I love white women.
This nigga is disgusting. Look at this shit.
Look at the white woman smile, y'all. Look at the white woman smile. Look at the white woman smile. That's the white woman grin.
All 32 teeth.
That Negro how to really coon all the way out.
That nigga look like a dolphin. You can see that nigga molars. I see that nigga wisdom teeth.
He put the soft shoes on first before he put on his suit.
He wanted to be mad at the world because of his son. It's like you the one that laid down with that chick and made that child, and then you want to get mad at society because you view your son a certain way. You blacker than an ace of spades.
Yes.
9 times out of 10, your child gonna come out looking like you. His DNA is strong. He got a lot of melon. Brother, come on.
Niggas saying I'm crazy. Why I'm crazy? I ain't the one doing that shit, y'all. Them motherfuckers is crazy.
He just showing the real and stuff. He's showing the real. He really is.
Mm-hmm.
LBZ, please. Them Speedos, I can't do it.
Shit. No, they can't do it, True Bro. They can't do it.
No neck. And you know what? Them some real bodies. That's the part that's fucking my head up.
Right.
Some real bodies.
LBZ.
Yo.
LBZ.
Yeah, bro.
You know you just fucked up. You got my woman speaking Spanish, cussing me out in Spanish, and you know you didn't fuck. Anytime I hear that, I know I didn't fucked up, man.
Well, what she cussing
you blanket out this closet right here, and I'm going straight to the couch. Now, I don't want no trouble. Look, man, you look. All I hear is a bunch of loud talking Spanish. It's almost 11 o'clock over here, man.
Tell her to bring her ass in here and start laughing with the family.
Yeah.
She did for a moment until she said, all right, that's enough. That was like 25 minutes ago.
And then both of y'all can get on the couch together.
No, all I hear is Spanish. That's it. Wow. Okay, I'm in trouble.
Well, I'm great, guy. I got some Spanish for her. Silencio.
You know what? I'm gonna have to talk to you behind the scenes about getting in trouble. There's a whole way you can flip that around.
Yeah, I know, but it's more of a matter of me and her have opposite schedules. So she works in the morning, I work at night. So
I'm in trouble. I don't talk so much shit up in this house. My husband will just go to the man cave. He'll just go.
yeah, and that's what I felt like I was occupying. But there's I'll put it like this: there's a mutual respect with how certain things are supposed to try. I can talk as much shit as I'm supposed to during the week.
I just thought about what you said. Folks got to get up and go to. I don't work no more.
Yeah, she works in the morning. She got to get up at 6 in the morning. And I'm laughing all hard. That's why I keep putting my phone on mute.
Y'all all know. Anybody know? If LVZ is on the panel, it's a wrap. You know, it's a wrap.
I knew. I already knew.
You can get off the panel. You can leave because you know he just naturally that way. He can't help himself.
And my old lady loves LVZ. She listens to his videos while she's at work. She loves LVZ.
LVZ, are you funny to your son? Do he crack up?
Yeah, he laughing shit he ain't supposed to laugh at. Jabari's smart. I laugh at him.
Man, that poor baby. Boy.
I laugh at him sometimes. Like he'll come out of nowhere. Dad, it's Peckerwood stuff on TV, and I laugh my black ass off. Let me cut that shit up. Dad,
you know that fat white woman you showed with that black man?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when my son was small, we were in the supermarket, and I turned around and I didn't see him. So I started yelling out his name because at that time he was about 3. And I'm screaming and he pokes his head out behind this big white woman.
I knew that's what he was doing.
He points at her and says, "Mom, I'm right here behind this fat woman." He's down the aisle. I almost fell over and I said, "I'm so sorry. He's only 3. He doesn't know what he's saying." He knew what the hell he was saying.
Exactly what he was
saying. You mean he didn't know what he was saying? He knew. Look.
So embarrassed, but he's like, that's what he yelled out too. He was like, "I'm right here behind this fat lady. This fat woman. Just look at this fat woman."
Lisa, oh my goodness.
Hey, nephew, hey, what's so messed up? I knew where you was going with that story, Lisa. That's something that black kids just do. Look. Look. My nephew Isaac did that shit one time in Walmart, and he said this. I hide behind that fat woman right there. Oh shit! No, look, yes.
Well, you know what? I wasn't in the store with them, but my little cousin CJ, he's special. So his mother and them were at Costco, and he was in the basket, and I think CJ had to be about 3 also. And this white lady came up to him and said, "You are so handsome." And he said out of his mouth, "I am being very sociable." That's how he said it, with my penis. That's how he said it.
What?
Yeah, he said that. My cousin called me. She said she was just embarrassed. And then my husband didn't make it no better. He said he was doing, that's what men do. They be sociable with it. They like when they get all of that attention out in the public. He was just speaking the truth. Oh, my cousin said she didn't have no comeback for it. She just got silent. Everybody got silent. He said he was being sociable with his penis.
Nah, see, that's the shit that make kids not cute no more. Like Jabari did that shit one time. He used to do that when he was a kid. Nobody could hold him. He wouldn't like many people to hold him. If it wasn't outside of somebody in the house, so like, you know, people like, "Let me see that baby," and he'll lose his fucking mind. He'd be quiet the whole time. The minute a stranger till he'll lose his fucking mind. So one day, we was in a store somewhere, and "Oh, such a cute baby kid," and I went, trust me, don't try to touch him. He gonna cry. Like, oh no, let me see. Man, he went off on that. I said, see, I told you he wasn't even cute no more after he did that shit. She looked at that little motherfucker. Fuck that little kid.
They're not cute anymore because my oldest son, he's the most outspoken out of all of my children. He told a white man at the restaurant, he was like, "Hey there, fella." And my son, he was about 5. He said, "Yo, breath stink." That's how he said it, real loud. I said, "Oh Lord," and it did stink. But damn, Delbert, why did you have to be loud?
Right.
I didn't have some stuff you just don't have no comeback for. They just, and them children be telling the truth.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Got to buckle your stuff up. Jabari tell me when I need a haircut. Jabari was like, "Dad, you got hair on the sides, but not the top. I think you need to shave." I laughed my ass off.
Have anybody of their children ever told y'all that another child needed their ass whooped? My youngest son did that once. We were on a road trip to Disneyland, and my husband's twin daughters is a friend with this girl who has twin boys, and they was in the car with us, and them boys was cutting up, and my son tapped my husband on the shoulder, and he said, "Omari, you need to beat they ass." He said, "You need to beat they ass now. They getting on my nerves."
I'd beat his ass. And then told them sit down, like, you watch your damn mouth.
What ended up happening? That one of the twins, when we got to the hotel, tore the lid off the toilet, and my husband did have to end up beating his ass. Oh, them kids! You ever been? You know what? These kids had never been anywhere. They mama don't take them nowhere.
See, y'all had that out the West Coast. We don't have that out the East Coast. We got some shit out here called good ass whoopings, and especially me. I don't have that. People send their bad kids to me, and they be good. And I actually, they get this. I'm gonna call your Uncle Val. Them motherfuckers say, "You know what? Let me graduate." It's easier to graduate. That bald head motherfucker.
But you know what? I'm really on a deeper level, LVZ. These children, and we've been around some. They have not been. They were not exposed to anything. Their mama ain't took them to the museum. Ain't took them to the library. All they know is the corner store, Walmart. They don't do nothing with them. You know, the TV is their babysitter, and then the child get so excited when they go somewhere they don't know how to conduct themselves. As a girlfriend of mine's, she would always get her grandson on the weekend and take him places. Well, one day, and her daughter lived in the hood, so one day his partner wanted to go with him, and so the mother was so happy for the child to leave. When she looked in that child's, she put clothes in the plastic bag. She had to go to Walmart, buy the child something to sleep in, you know, just some basic stuff, because the mother was just as ignorant. So she took her grandson camping, and there was going to be some other people there. That boy didn't know how to handle himself. He lost it. You got to expose your children to stuff, because they'll go and just show out.
Well, true, Roy, sometimes it ain't that. Sometimes they do go places and their parents don't know how to act either.
Yeah, they damn self.
Sometimes you see grown ass, ratchet ass kids out there with their kids, running wild. And then, seriously, but that's the thing about kids, even bad kids. They can sense when there's certain ones that, no, I'm not going to run over to them.
And then people will question you like, why is especially white folks, well, your children are so quiet. People would always talk about how quiet my 4 children, they was like I did something special to them. My kids knew I would have tore a hole out their ass. I didn't even have to tell them. They just knew how to conduct themselves. You know, that made me think about something you said, LVZ. My cousins one time went to the beach just for a day, and it was a ghetto ass black family a little ways from them, and the kids started stealing stuff, and everybody got into it, and the parents backed their kids up for stealing the stuff.
See,
and it's like, okay, then see, that shit gonna get out of control when your child get grown, and then that's the time you're gonna tell your child, correct your child, and the child gonna be at the club with you when you trying to correct them to kind of go to the club with their parents. and stuff. Now the parent now want to be a parent. You can't have it both ways. Your child want you to be their parent even when they grown. You know, there's a different type of parenting that you do, but you can't go to the club with your child or encourage your child to steal and look the other way and say, wait a minute, when I was so and so age, it was cool to steal. Now it ain't cool to steal. You know, it's some fucked up. It be some people doing some fucked up shit with their kids.
Right. You gotta set the example.
You sure do. And that's the problem that we're running into, like we were talking about earlier and stuff. And then I have family members that can't come to my house because if they kids act bad, I'm whooping their ass. So you can't touch my child. You can't come to my house. Your child not gonna roll through my house and turn shit over and all that kind of stuff. And you can't even look at them wrong. You don't bet not. No, you can't come over here. No, I'm old school with that.
Shit, not only that. Look, mine, not only is that ain't what go down here. Look, they send their kids here and know that's happening. But when I send mine there, whoop mine if he do some shit that he ain't supposed to be doing. And he gonna get another one when I get there for you having to whoop him.
Yep.
See, nowadays, you know, kids can do some fucking all kids. Kids shot my window out with a BB gun. With the parent out there, y'all.
Wow.
I told the bitch when she walk around with the kid and the BB gun, hey, y'all think shooting a BB gun around all these apartments is a good idea? No, I'm out here, I'm watching. I'm like, all right, sweetheart. 5 minutes later, boom, my window cracked.
Then you got to pay for it.
Right. They mad that the rental office got to fix my shit. Well, you couldn't wait for us to handle. I said, do you got $1,500 to replace a pane glass window and in the meantime put up a motherfucker? Seriously, I actually got into an argument over that shit with supposedly other grown people.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And that's the mindset we dealing with right now.
That's the one where they be bailing their kids out, getting grown kids, getting them collect calls from the jailhouse, but everybody is picking on that grown motherfucker. He been fucking up in the neighborhood since they've been about 5 or 6. Now they about in their 30s, still doing the same damn thing, and it's everybody in the neighborhood. Only time we get a break is when that motherfucker get locked up. But when they out, they running, terrorizing the fucking neighborhood, and it's everybody else. I know this dude. He's in his 60s, and this dude told me, he said the way he would talk to his mother brought tears to his eyes. His mother is elderly now, and this other dude said, but she been letting him get away with shit for years. See, that shit ain't cute when they real grown and you can't do nothing with them. That shit ain't cute at all. All that time out standing in the corner, that shit don't work. But it's a disheartening thing to see that in your own community.
White folk stuff, man. Time out, that's white folk stuff.
That didn't.
Time out, little Bobby. All right, just sit down.
Time out. My mother told me, you go find that belt because I'm gonna beat your ass and stuff. I used to hate when my mother told me she was gonna beat my ass when I come home from school. Oh, I would pray all day she would forget. That shit would stay on my mind all day.
Yeah, that's them little sick mind.
Every time she forgot. And I put it together as I got older. She just wanted to fuck my day up, you know?
Oh, my father ain't forget.
She would forget. I would be so happy. I would come.
Shit, my father remembered quite well. And guess what? I did too. I just walk around and start playing. Fuck it. You get home, get a worse whooping. Fuck you doing getting home so late? Damn.
You know what? My little cousin, he came over one time to spend the night, him and his mom. And we were both just resting. And my guest room is connected to my master bedroom. So we were just talking back and forth. So he decided that he was going to do something bad. So what he does is he brings the belt in my room to hide it. Then he decided that he didn't want to do the bad thing. So he went back to get the belt and bring it back. He got his ass whooped for that. I cracked up. That was so funny. That was so funny. And I said, CJ, why do you do this? I said, you got your ass whooped. They were there for 2 days. He got 7 ass whoopings in 2 days. I even whooped his ass. And when I whooped his ass, he got into bed with me and went to sleep.
We're going to have to stop, True Roll. We're going to have to stop because I just thought about it. This, not only is this the Me Too era, this the called child support era.
Fuck them.
Look.
No!
That's what we looking like right now. We got that ET finger out there telling on Pops. Is it somebody gonna get my father at work? My Mr. Smith, we heard you used to whoop ass good. Yeah.
What do you do with that finger? The little finger there.
That's that telling finger. It's lighting up. That's that Nicky Barnes finger.
Light your ass up, huh?
Yeah, when that finger come out, 18 motherfuckers get indicted.
Oh Lord, you a snitching ass.
That nigga wearing a ninja mask on the motherfucking thing.
Oh my goodness.
Michael Avenatti thought that ET finger was going to work on Nike, and it just didn't work. It blew out.
Lisa, did you hear his press conference, Abernathy's press conference? He gonna thank the people that arrest him. And I'm like, dude, you are
that don't get nothing off your time. You still thank you for locking me up. Yeah, you're welcome.
Your ass is grass. That dude, he think he really that arrogant because he done got away with so much that he gonna be behind bars. He gonna be behind bars.
He went after Trump. You can't forget that. He went after Trump.
Yep. And you know what he gonna do when he get behind bars? Do crimes back there. I can see it in his face. That's just the type of dude he is. But he talking about he's scared. That's what get me with white folks. Like that bitch we was talking about the other day, Lisa. She only had to do 2 fucking days in jail and she's scared. I don't want to do no time in jail. No, I can't do that. You would have think she would have to do 20 years. 2 fucking days.
I know the crackers say, thank you for locking me up. Like that's gonna get some time off. Cracker, sit your ass. So come here, Cracker.
See, this is what he thinks. He's still harping on this Nike stuff. And I know the move that Nike made. What they did was whatever that situation was, they're gonna deal with that behind the scenes, but they are international. That's not gonna shut them, that ain't gonna affect nothing. And we're gonna keep it real. The money that was going to those black guys that play ball, they needed that money, because on that video, he was out there throwing lugs towards those black players.
And it's true. He not getting out of it. Look, he don't got no money to pay. Look, how do you pay Nike off? See what I'm saying? Auntie? It's no amount of money he gonna pay to get out of this.
No, it ain't.
He gotta do some time.
But he think that he gonna drop lugs and tell on people and stuff, and it ain't nothing gonna work with it. He still got shit to deal with up here in
California. Who he gonna snitch on?
Him damn self. And then Stormy Daniels is getting ready to tell on him too.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, look.
Got indictments in New York too, California and New York.
I was about to say when Lisa did that video.
And then those people that worked at the coffee shop for him, they gonna tell on him too.
Yeah, because they said he did his employees wrong.
That's what I'm telling y'all. There's no way he could get off of it. He got public defender, y'all.
Yep.
True Roy, he already working backwards. The cracker gotta pay child support, don't he?
Yes.
Yeah, and alimony.
Spousal support too.
How in the hell he gonna pay Nike off for the billions he tried to extort him out of? No, he got to go to jail for that. Nike gonna want some skin, my friend.
He won himself 20-something million, but for his client show you how the motherfucker get down for his client. He gonna get him like a million point five and stuff. The dude is just low down and stuff. But see, that retrograde was working on his ass because they say during that time people are not rational when they get in those states like that. He was hard up for some money. The R. Kelly shit didn't work out. He gonna, he gonna go the other route talking about, oh, these black women need to be protected. That dude don't care about nobody but him damn self. Oh, I feel bad for my family. He don't give a damn about his family. He don't give a damn about the son he got. If it was up to him, he would sell his child. But that, because he wants, then people want to keep living that lifestyle and stuff. They don't know how to adjust to being broke. There's been black folks who have came up broke and then got a lot of money and got broke again. And they like, how do they continue to keep smiling and rolling? I don't know. We just make pain look real good and stuff. But now the fears then kicked in. The fear. So it's like this. He can be in Gen Pop, get his ass whooped, or be in confinement and lose his mind. So he in a lose-lose situation. But no, he's not getting out of it. In his mind, he think he's up for the challenge. He's gonna fight. He probably end up representing himself. But no, the next thing, but the one more thing on this. They ain't show his motherfucking mug shot either. No. So they coming for his ass too. Show you how these people is disingenuous. That's why I can't stand the media. They be helping them out, but let a black man break a fucking toenail, they gonna plaster him all over TV.
They showed R. Kelly's.
They went berserk. They love showing that shit.
They showed Jesse Smollett's mugshot.
They sure do.
If it's a black man, they gonna always show their.
They gonna show that. But they had a whole explanation why they were saying it wasn't necessary to show them white chicks mugshot, and them people don't, and they folks, they don't want to have nothing to do with them. Yeah, they don't want them around them. They don't.
Hey, my sisters. Hey, I want to say thank you as always. Just for Lisa, True Royal Family, LVZ. I appreciate your presence and just having me here and being able to do what we love to do, as always. And I'll always be available for y'all anytime you need me, even if I'm working. I got to get off because I have to get up in the morning to go to the gym and go to the doctor. Okay. So I appreciate y'all. Much love. Shalom. Okay. Hello?
I said appreciate you more.
Thank you so much, man. You don't know how much this means to me, and I couldn't specify it enough. I'd be here talking all night. But thank y'all a million. I definitely touch bases as soon as I can.
Okay.
So whenever you need me again. All right?
Yeah.
Thank y'all. All right. Peace.
Peace,
brother.
Peace, family.
I just thinking about that shit pisses me off. I've been digging for mug shots for the longest. They even made sure they wouldn't pay nobody off to sneak them fucking mug shots.
That's what I'm about to say. You go on the internet, you can find anybody mug shot. You can find my mug shot, your mug shot, his mug shot, their mug shot, anybody mug shot.
No, they still covering for these motherfuckers. They're very disingenuous. Certain people, like this lawyer here, his mug shot should have been up there with the rest of them. Can't find the shit. You
can't find my mug shot. That shit look like my driver's license. You don't even know which one it is. This nigga, both of them look the same, motherfucker. Cause I'm about as depressed. Look, you be in processing about as long as you be in the DMV to get your damn license.
Right. And the thing is that, America put you in there for all kinds of bullshit. Don't even be real crimes.
But crimes. On a serious note, we sit up here and we talk and fellowship and stuff, but we see that there is a very strong need to have black media. They thought they had killed black media, and just that one showed me that the Lisa that the video that Lisa did, that is a strong need for black media, because they know we're gonna tell the truth. That's why they don't like hearing our voices, because just even our titles intimidate the enemy out here, and I say the enemy's supporters, and I'll just say it in I'll put it this way. We're gonna show y'all even more so that we're gonna take this whole thing to an even higher level, having a black media, because we got this so-called election coming, but the main thing is the ADOS, and it's like my father always said, there's room enough for everybody to sit at the table. I encourage people, put your voice out there. It ain't enough of us. We got to have a black media, because what it does is it's stirring the enemy. We're frustrating them. We're and everything. They don't know what to do with us. And Lisa, it told me a few months ago, she said social media has been our saving grace, because if we didn't have this, because they want to silence our voice, and we want to get this out. We want to get this out, because you feel stifled. You see stuff going on clearly, and they listening to us. And then this is what surprised them when they started listening to us, as they listening to us now. They didn't know we were as smart as we was, and we knew the system the way that we know this, and we know what you're gonna do before you're gonna do. You can't shut down y'all's children. There's no way you can. We waking up. We waking up.
Yes.
We're going to continue to wake up.
Yep. We are in the time where everything is going to be revealed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that cheating scandal, man, that was like, they were
Lisa,
so embarrassed by that shit.
Lisa, if you would have heard me behind the scenes saying juicy, juicy, sweet, sweet, I said, oh, I did not see this coming. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And they think they gonna hide this. Oh no, I'm gonna keep dragging it back up. I'm not gonna ever let it go.
I haven't seen any come back to my channel talking about high IQs anymore.
Oh yeah, where's my trolls at?
Where's
my trolls? Lisa, where's your trolls?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. That's sad.
No, it ain't sad. I don't miss their asses.
No, I don't miss them all, but they don't know what to say.
I don't miss them.
You subject to put up a video. And again, I love that Feathers video. That had me stretched out. Feathers. You went over there to Lisa's channel and got that work. You didn't think, I said, my husband said, she got all them chickens back there and stuff. I said, man, Feathers on one. He done ran up. He didn't know. I guess he wasn't listening to all of Lisa's videos. Feathers are Leroy. What you doing down there in LA, Leroy, in your mama's garage? And Feathers, you got your ass whooped in Oakland. The Mexicans whooped your ass all the way back to Southern California, huh? Feathers.
Yeah, then you say he was crying about being beaten down by Mexicans.
Yeah, he came up here to Oakland, told on himself, and went to one of them roach trucks in Oakland that stay open 24 hours, because he think he one of them, and they whooped his ass, and his feelings were hurt. He was hurt. His heart was hurt because they didn't accept him.
Well, a lot of people don't accept rats. I mean,
well, yeah, sure don't. Because don't he look like a rat?
Yes.
I don't know that motherfucker. I know one thing. He in trouble. I got into it with somebody telling me they're Belizean and black.
That's the one. That's Feathers.
I was about to say, what the fuck is that? That's like saying I'm Nubian and African, nigga.
The first time I seen Feathers, LVZ, he was on Lisa's channel, and he had one of those little avatars where he had an Indian headdress floating on the top of his head.
Yeah, those are chicken feathers.
Yeah, and I said, what the fuck is that? And I named him Feathers. And then a few days later, I had seen him over there on Info Man's channel with that shit floating on the top of his head and stuff. And he got a bad habit of doing this. After we talking about what's going on in the community, well, what are your African American is going to do? Like, he ain't a part of us at all. But what y'all gonna do? Y'all need to go get some guns and start shooting up the neighborhood. Every panel he get on, they throw him off. You don't say all that shit on people's channels and bring that kind of attention to you. But he's black. He don't think he black, even though his father black. And what y'all gonna do?
Yeah, but didn't he just get rejected from somebody's panel recently? I think so.
I just looked up Belize just because I was having a debate with somebody online, and I showed them a picture of people from Belize, and it was black people and white people, and I said, "Now, I'm American. What the fuck do we do?" And they blocked me after that.
Yeah, well, he got a zillion. Let me tell you, this dude is weird, LBC. When I went over there to check his channel, he subs to everybody, people that don't even have a channel. And he just follows him around, and he's got this complex that everybody picks on him because of who he is. Even though he's African American, he's a black man, but he want to be something else. Okay, his last name is Johnson, but he a black man and stuff. And I imagine that his mother must be another race, but he's a black man.
And what race is his mother?
I don't know, but because he's always talking about Belize, so maybe she's from that country.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to explain to you right now.
I know what you're saying. He black. His mama black.
Yeah, she just speaks Spanish.
Right.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. Yeah, I know that.
That's why you looking at this Negro and you try to figure out what the fuck is he talking about.
Yeah, a wannabe. But I looked him up a few times and I said, why is he subbed to all these people? They don't do videos, but he has and I won't tell the source. I have gotten emails where he have emailed certain people about me, and he can't spell at all. Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, he don't even try. And he wants to get on the panel and discuss people picking on him, as grown as he is. I even seen the shit that he put on over on Black Junction. Y'all are picking on me. You're always picking on me. And I said,
I don't even see how you be finding these clowns.
I didn't find them. He found me. It wasn't like I was looking for the Negro.
Unfind his ass.
Well, if he mess with me, he gonna get it. That's all I'm gonna say.
I look. That nigga, look.
I said I had a crush on him. I had a crush on him.
Oh hell no.
A crush.
I seen a picture of him. I don't know anybody having a crush on that.
No.
Right now, it's somebody probably making a video about me, but you know my logic about it. If a rat pisses on a cotton ball in North Dakota, do I have to address it? Fuck no. I live in DC and I don't fuck with rats. Now, if they come over there poker with me too much, then I had to kick them square in they natural ass. But they get one good kick.
Without mentioning names, LVZ, the person that thought they was gonna troll you, 2 weeks ago? I see they tucked their tail and went on about their business. Because you gave them that work for one day and they left you alone.
That's what I told you I was gonna do. Look, and they could keep making videos and they could keep saying what they need to say, but I said what I had to say and it's over with. That's normally how it should go. I don't wait well, that's how I go with me. I don't waste no more energy on getting a motherfucker after I got them unless they like reviolate. And normally with this little shit like that, it's not worth me addressing again. I got bigger fish to fry than them. I don't like sardines.
Yeah, I feel you.
I like Chilean sea bass.
I think what happened in that situation, I think somebody probably told him, don't go over there because he's gonna fillet you. He gonna fillet you. Your feelings gonna be hurt, and that didn't last. That didn't last. That didn't last. Lying on Lisa's channel about people about people and all that. This is not the group to come with that stuff. Lying on people. That's what we were talking about. Making up lies and lying on people. We're not for that over here at all. We're not gonna just because we want some clicks and likes and all of that. We're not even doing that. We're gonna tell the truth.
Yeah, the ugly truth.
Yeah,
The truth don't play no favorites.
yeah.
And neither do I. I mean, I gotta stay consistent. I just wanna know what happened. That's all I need to know. And I need to know the truth.
And, and I'm not gonna make up something if I can't find it out. Cause like all
Yeah,
my channel,
exactly.
wherever
I'm
and
not gonna keep
the
throwing
story.
all this bullshit in the wind. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna throw this shit out in the air. It could be this. It
No,
could be that. No, it is what it is. Now let's deal with what it is so this shit don't happen no more.
yeah, we can learn from the mistakes from that.
Cause, cause to be honest, let's tell the truth. We was never honest about the Tupac situation. And this is why we keep having these situations.
Mm-hmm.
We don't like to believe that, to be honest, we seriously don't like to believe that. Look, we seen it happen to the extension dude. You see what I'm saying? He got robbed
Mm-hmm.
and killed. But he famous. He make yeah, but
You know what, LBZ, go back to the Tupac for instance. I was already hearing up here in the Bay Area that the people that he was running with and the shit that they was doing, that people were not surprised that it happened. And even um he was telling Snoop Dogg, man, we need to do this and that. And Snoop had just got out of that murder situation. And Snoop was like, I got to get with my family. You know, he started thinking. It spooked Snoop and stuff. So
mm-hmm.
he wasn't on what Tupac was on, and people were still in his ear with that stuff. And he was just out there doing way too much and pissing off too many people. Then you want to start coming up with all these different things, and it was a gang situation. He was in them gangs doing all that stuff. He still wanted to live that life. And I know for sure Snoop was like, I can't get caught up like that no more.
Yeah,
I got family out here.
and unfortunately that shit you are not bulletproof. None
No,
of us are bulletproof.
no, no.
Look, when the government set up and kill people, they set up and kill people like Kennedy,
Mm-hmm,
JFK, Malcolm X.
mm-hmm,
They set them people up.
mm-hmm.
They killed them people.
Yeah.
Man, look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be controversial for 1 second. The cracker said he killed Bob Marley. Everybody was like, "Yeah, LVZ, why you ain't say nothing about it?" I said, "Cause I don't believe him."
Okay.
What? Why you don't believe him? I said, "Man, I heard a cracker say he killed John Bonet. He didn't kill John Bonet. We just had a nigga say he killed Nipsey Hussle, who really didn't kill Nipsey Hussle. We had a lot of people say they did some shit that they really didn't do.
But see,
Just
people like when you come to Bart Marley, people don't want to talk about that he had an issue with his toe. He ignored it. He just thought he smoked some weed, it would go away. And that cancer got so bad, because it could have been addressed, that it overtook his body. That's what I remember. What happened? Do you remember that, Lisa?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
see, I don't know. I don't know the story. I just don't see Bob Marley as nobody that was really. I mean, one love.
No, he had toe cancer in his toe or in his foot or something like
Nah,
that.
I'm just saying, why would they kill Bob Marley? I always said that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's been my thing. I don't understand why they would kill Bob Marley. People was like his music. I was like, I'm not. I don't. I was raised in a musical house, Slim. They might have played one or two Bob Marley songs, and none of them was about revolution. If that's the case, the government should have killed Marvin Gaye. A lot more people was moved by inner city blues than they were by
Mm-hmm.
Bob Marley.
No. Bob Marley neglected himself, and then poor guy, when he finally did get in the hospital, he was just ravaged with cancer. He was just ravaged with it, and he
Like,
didn't.
well, shit, he was in Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, and then I think he ended up in England,
Yeah,
going
he
to
was
her
actually
hospitals eventually.
traveling when he really got hit with it.
Mm-hmm.
He was still touring and singing back then.
Mm-hmm.
So he wasn't going to no damn doctor saying what the fuck was wrong with him.
Until it got
Did
real
y'all
bad.
see, did y'all see Prince's autopsy photo in the
Nah.
text? Yeah, I felt so bad. I said they shouldn't have done that to him.
Would they have an autopsy photo for? Would they let it loose? Somebody leaked it?
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
They only do that to us.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, okay, see, they'll leak an autopsy photo, but then they won't leak them damn mugshots.
Right.
And I don't want to see Prince like that.
They do shit like that, you know why? To keep us scrambling and arguing about irrelevant shit instead of focusing on really what the fuck. Because seriously, you showed me that. What difference do that make?
Well,
That was just
they did Tupac like that too. Then I think about
I'm about to say they did the same thing to them, but then they said, but come to find out that wasn't even the real thing. They said that was enhanced.
Wow.
Yeah, they said they was just see they do little.
You know what? I did see a picture of Prince, where they found him dead, and you can tell by his body rigor mortis had already set in, and I was like, wow. I was just like, that just messed me up because I was like,
But you know what's still hard to find? People don't look for that OJ joint.
The OJ.
Yeah, the OJ Simpson. The picture of the murder scene, the crime scene picture.
I've seen it more than once.
Yeah.
That was you know what? I'll put it to you like this: all that blood, and he didn't have no blood in.
Thank you. Say it again.
All that blood, and he didn't have no blood in him in the vehicle. And then I'm gonna add one more. This is the one that gets me. Okay, they went to OJ's house, to do the investigation. So they have somebody to come in there taking pictures and all of that. So they had a pair of socks that were on the floor, and the photographer took the pictures of it. Okay, when they put the socks in the evidence bag and all of that, they said there was blood on it. Okay, what somebody did was they took a dropper and put blood on the socks. Who bleed on each side of theyself? Plus, it had that preservative that they put in those little bottles in there from the the blood that was on the sock. You don't bleed on both sides on the identical side. They weren't even thinking when they put blood on the socks.
Right, and don't you remember some of the vials were missing?
Yes, and then I think it was Van Adam. He had the vials in his pocket. All he had to do was go directly across the street and take it to the lab. No, he goes back to the mansion with the blood in his pocket.
And let's not forget, that's the heart of the Rampart scandal time then, where they was just going into evidence, taking cocaine, guns, drugs, blood, and whatever else they felt like. So that was hard for them to do to frame his dumb ass.
And the one thing that they won't ever give up is those phone calls that Nicole had with her mother before she got killed. They would not. They still to this day will not give it up, and they will not talk about the content in her stomach, because they were saying that she had pasta, and they say pasta quickly digest in the system, and it hadn't quite digested in her system, so that gives a time frame. I remember the case very, very well. But one thing that we know about the enemy, they have selective hearing, and they want to make it the way they want to make that story land the way they want. That's like even like with Michael Jackson, he been investigated by the FBI twice. They don't like us at all, especially black men, and they not gonna do nothing in favor of any black man. You've been investigated twice by the FBI. Because trust and believe, if the FBI could nail Michael with something, they would have. But I just see how they get down. They want to make it land the way they want to make it land.
It's always ridiculous when we say the facts. Think about it. It's always ridiculous when you tell them the truth. You would say something like what you said. Oh, that's just ridiculous. He did it, huh?
Yeah, because you want to make him do it.
Damn, so fuck the evidence. Yeah, those niggas didn't know what they were doing. That's basically what they said.
That's like them you can be filming something and you can take a group of white people in one room and a group of black folks, and we're gonna call it exactly the way we see it, and it can be clear as day what they gonna see, and then they'll say, well, you don't know what happened before it started. See, no, you doing too much fucking much. You don't want to deal with truth. That's why people are disingenuous with the media and continue to be disingenuous with the media. There was a space and time when I was coming up as a child, the media wasn't like the way the media is. We didn't hear all these fucking opinions of the reporters. They just reported the facts and kept it moving. No.
See? Now look, that go back to what we were saying in the beginning. You just did it. You just said you take us in the room and show us something. Take them in the room and show them something.
Mm-hmm.
We just gonna see what we say what we saw, and that's it. We ain't gonna say what happened before, this, that, and the third. But lo and behold, ain't that what some of our people are doing right now?
Yeah, because you know what that's a result from? They've been affected by the system and they want to appease the enemy.
I agree they've been affected by the system. I feel like honestly, it's like this. I look at like I said with Jesse Smollett, it wasn't them this time. I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that our people are hurt to see something like that, and we internalize things because we good people. Most of us are good.
Yes.
Most of us, despite all the brainwashing and the programming that they done to make us over aggressive monsters, we good people.
Mm-hmm.
So when we see something like that happen,
It hurts.
yeah, and we want to put ourselves in that situation and go, I would never do that. Nobody could have done. This is why he had it. And you try to make up a reason other than we got some people that's just affected a little worse
Mm-hmm.
by this shit than we are.
Yeah, and they try to put all type of spins and shit on it. And I didn't just got to the age that um I just see it for what it is, and I process it and I just keep moving, and I'm like, okay, you fucked up on that one, but this is what I will not do. I'm not going to drag my people as much shit as the enemy does out here on a fake shit. I can come up with a story off the top of my head. A white girl do a fake kidnapping. Remember that one that wrote on her face in the mirror, and she did that shit to herself and stuff. Where's the outrage?
The backwards would be
Oh Lord, wasn't that shit funny?
for Obama.
Oh Lord, that shit was hilarious.
Now, why would they do a B when it's Obama?
I know one white girl, I think she beat herself up, had herself out in the woods for 2 days and stuff. Um, and the white girls that did that a couple of times. One white girl, she didn't want to marry a white boy and pulled a stunt like that a few years ago. And there's just messed up people, period, in the world. And we just gonna have to accept that some of ours is messed up, but for the overall collective of us, we're not out there doing that, and I'm not gonna let the one distract me to that point. That goes back to winning the war, that you're reacting to a battle that has been won like it's the overall fucking war. We got to stay on track on our mission.
Yeah, we
ADOS.
didn't lose a battle. We just lost a soldier. We lost a good soldier. We didn't lose a battle, y'all. We just lost a soldier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I agree too. And it's painful. It's painful. LVZ, my son, he went up there. You didn't come, you weren't able to come to the live stream yesterday. His
Mhm.
girlfriend lives around a corner from where homeboy got killed. And he said it was just so sad up there. The energy was so sad. So sad.
Damn.
Yeah, it was really sad. You know, he met the brother 2 years ago. Very nice. And my son, they said he got a call from one of the gang members, and they was like, and that was one of the Bloods, and they was like, nah, that wasn't supposed to happen. You know,
Yeah,
yeah, it's really sad.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people saying that,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but I knew it wasn't no gang shit off the break.
Oh, I knew that, but see, you know what? That's shit that white folks go to.
Mm-hmm. Like all of us is always in some gang shit.
Yeah,
I was doing research so deep. That man's father worked in that store with his son. He was right there with his son working in that store. He probably was down there that day.
yeah.
Um, I
See,
seen I seen some footage where Pops was right in the store with him, and I was like, oh my goodness, you know,
yeah,
he had his, you know, they always try to make out like we don't have our parents. All of us is all of us from the hood. You know, all of us then went to jail. Nah, we are much broader than that. Much broader than that. But yeah, his parents was always there.
yeah. I know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Yeah, when I looked at all that shit, I said, "Well, I knew it wasn't no gang shit. I knew it was some stupid shit like who was out there type shit."
Yeah, some Negro up in their feelings.
And for real, I don't know, Lisa. How the fuck is people gonna say they can't believe somebody will be moist and estrogen filled? Look at some of these motherfucking comments we get online from some other black people sometimes.
Lord, yes.
Just think about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Think about some of the hatred and vitriol that they be laced with. Sometimes motherfuckers just make videos about you for no reason.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you don't believe you. And look, when you call them out, they get real hurt and sensitive.
What they go do, they go get a crowd of people and stir up the community. That's what they go do with their cowardly asses. You know, whatever issue they got with you, they can't deal with it behind the scenes with you because they can't do no one-on-one. So they go bring the crowd because they're a coward. I don't have no problem doing one-on-one with anyone because I have been saying this for a while. We don't have the right to redirect energy like that. You got a personal something, whatever it may be, and then you start making up shit and shifting the energy in the community. You don't have that right. You just don't have that right.
Nah, I ain't even focusing on that. I'm
No,
talking about,
no, that's real, LVZ. Think about this. You know,
yeah, but
everything is
I
going
don't want to get
good.
them people
No, what I'm saying,
more.
everything is going good in the community. We all just doing our videos, doing our thing, and then somebody has something against you, so they don't know how to deal with you on a one-on-one level, maybe behind the scenes. They go get a crowd of people or go make up something about you
That's
and
true. But that's their way. But I'm saying when you using that analogy, I'm using it to this situation here. That
okay.
you just like you said, somebody in the physical form, you
Mm-hmm.
dealing with them. That's what happened. That's what they said happened. That man was right there. That man said, "Hey man, you know, I done heard some things about you. Maybe you being around here ain't the best thing. Get on away from around here, whoop de whoop."
Mm-hmm.
He can't just deal with the fact that they just said what's up and he told him what's up and he just let you go.
Yeah, the bitch just came all out of them.
He couldn't deal with that. He had to go get a gun, get somebody, bring him back, and take your life. It's that serious.
Yeah.
People are that emotional. Yes, it's
Yeah.
people out there like that. I
See,
know we hate to think about it,
no,
but
it's
it's killer coons too.
I
That's
seen
all I'm
I seen
trying to get
I
people to say.
seen a dude whoop a dude's ass at a recreation center in Oakland, and he told him, he said, "I'm coming back."
Yay.
You couldn't even have a straight up fist fight. They was just man to man combat, but because he was hurt and embarrassed, he got to go get him a gun, and now he ready to kill this dude.
Yay.
And my husband was telling me, he said, when he was coming up as a teenager, he said some of the fights he won, some he didn't. He said, and you're a little bit embarrassed, you lick your wounds and you keep it going, you know. But he said, I didn't want to go shoot the dude.
That ain't how it is, man. Ain't nobody finna take that embarrassment in the age of everything getting recorded and they get looped over and all of this and all of that. And look, motherfuckers don't want to take that type of embarrassment. They'd rather end your life than be embarrassed.
That was in jail. Yeah, that was just a different era um, back then. I mean, look, now look at this. This little girl, she comes up dead. What, fourth, fifth grade? Some, this shit got to stop. These little girl. That's the second black girl I done heard. They came up dead in some little fist fight because they killed one girl in a bathroom. Remember when that happened? And
yeah,
crazy. Now the girls is coming up dead too. Damn.
yeah, because they in here fighting like dudes.
Yeah, sure is. And the one that get me was the worst I ever seen was these little girls. They in junior high. I think even a handful of them was in elementary. They fighting over their man. What kind of man you got? And you in elementary and junior high and even high school, your man, your little man, he's still at home with his parents. What are you talking about? Your man, that one tickled me. I'm beating that bitch ass. She looking at my man. She want him. You a little girl. What are you talking about?
What their mother taught them.
Yeah, because she probably out there fighting in the street over some Rudy poop. That's some crazy shit. I ain't never fought over no man.
That ain't even the point. The point is that they done seen some ratchet shit over their time. And it ain't just one of them. It's from coast to coast. Look, I know you haven't, but I done seen that shit before.
I've seen it more than once my damn self.
Yeah, I look at this shit. I'm like, this shit is ridiculous. Are you serious?
Fist fights. I mean, serious.
I seen grown women.
Yeah, grown women. Their titties then came out and everything.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Left their kids out there, or the baby walking around the street
with a diaper on.
Yep.
Oh Lord, that's been. And then that child is it, say that daughter 10 or 12 years old, absorbing that shit, and take that that type of mentality on. That's not a good look at all.
And now I don't even think about it, but that kid probably like 31 now.
Yeah. Ain't that something? My man. I'm like, wow. Little girl talking about her man. Little boy be sitting there like, I'm her man? He be sitting there tripping. He be like, ain't that serious? Did Lisa go to sleep on us?
Probably so. Lisa went to bed, y'all.
Yeah, Lisa went to sleep.
We love y'all. Good night.
Yeah. It's time for us to go to bed. Lisa. She's asleep.
Lisa
would put Lisa to sleep.
Lisa done hit a J.
Lisa don't smoke.
Lisa got one of them vape things.
A special bottle of wine, I think.
Uh-oh. She was sipping on that good stuff. That stuff Shannon Sharp be talking about.
Oh, Lisa done went to sleep. It's time for us to lay down too and go to sleep. I'm gonna get up in the morning. I don't do nothing but get up in the morning.
All right, well. Night, ladies.
All right, my royal family.
Y'all be good. We love y'all.
Yeah, we love y'all. We're gonna shut this down.
Yeah. Lisa, we love you.
We love you too, Lisa. When you wake up,
sweet dreams.
Your live stream might continue to be running.
People gonna be coming in. We made it. We're LVZ now.
Oh my goodness. So Well, my royal family, you know, it's time to shut this thing on down and stuff.
We out of here.
The royal family and all of that. So
Yeah,
she's probably busy. No, is she busy? She'll put it on mute.
yeah, I know. Lisa done rolled out, went to sleep. She done went to the bank.
No, Lisa's still here.
There she go.
She got us.
Oh, well, we're going to shut it on down, y'all. It was a pleasure having all of you here in the chat and on the panel as well.
Okay.
And
Thank
we'll definitely be doing this again.
Ooh.
You know how we do.
90 more days.
We out.
Yeah.
90 more. Let's make it.
All right, y'all. Peace, family. Shalom.
Shalom to the royal family. Oh, my goodness.